really don't like those picks, and those are the ones that ended up winning last game.
Absolutely, and I think we do have the audio here fixed, and it does look like you said, the junglers go head to head quite often, and we did see a Hecarim, I believe, last game, if I'm not mistaken. Quote me if I'm wrong.
There was no Hecarim.
No Hecarim. Okay, so that was in a dream I saw in a ranked game that I played yesterday. But I do remember going against the Hecarim, and I'm glad to see that he's banned out. But we have the Irelia, which we definitely did see last game.
Yes. But the Aurelia was on the other team, so I think they were like trying to avoid it being first picked away from them, because they did ban the Trundle and the Morgana, but the Aurelia was banned by Red themselves when they were the one that won with it last game. So the only thing I could think of is that they were scared that Black would first pick it, but instead first pick Emma, going to Queen, I would assume.
Absolutely. I mean, the Queen, she is definitely a force to be reckoned with when it comes to the ADC role. Like I said, gone head to head, definitely was quite a matchup. And the Rel, I believe that was picked last game by...
It was MF Rel.
Yeah, that was the same exact combo they had last time, correct?
But yeah, it is. The opposing duo is different this time, though. Instead of the Morgana Kate, they're opting for Lucian Nami, which is really aggressive early. And late, honestly.
That's true. I mean, the Nami heals, the Nami slows, the extra damage, the bubbles themselves. But, going into a Rel with a Nami, that is going to prove to be challenging. It is going to be about positioning, for the Nami, because she is definitely I would say one of the squishiest. Yeah. Kind of caster supports out there. She doesn't really have built-in shields like a Lulu or like a Karma or anything like that. But,
yeah.
The jungler's coming out here as well, so it looks like we have our jungle matchup, Shyvana and Vi.
Both very interesting. And I'm curious to whether the Shyvana has so many build paths. She can go tanky, she can go attack damage, she can go AP. So I'm interested to see what WG opts to do, because he's doing really good in a lot of these games. So he's probably going to carry if he is building correctly for what the team needs.
Absolutely, and XRising Shyvana is definitely not something to be trifled with. As you said, like, Shyvana has the capabilities of being a very, very big pain in the butt, especially later on in the game. And the final bans were the Mordekaiser and the Set, as we clearly saw last game. Not very fun to go up against. And then Nasus and Malzahar, two really good scaling champions or Suppress coming in from the Malzahar. But I do like these bans a lot too. Pretty safe. They don't want that late game scaling. And how do you feel about the new changes that are being implemented, like the additional gold? How do you like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's really... I think it might have came into play last game. I don't really know. I haven't played with the new changes since they are very, very recent. But I did see the Glacial Augment on Morgana. No new items, I think, were played last game, which is interesting to me after everyone keeps on saying they're so overpowered for them to not be used at all. I think it's just showing that they're really not as strong as people may think they are. They're just going to be good for who they're intended for.
Great point, and they don't maybe want to risk it on the newest item. It's like, okay, we already know a build path that works very well. They didn't really exactly nerf or buff anything in particular, so we'll stick with what we have. And it does look like here Queen's Gambit is going to opt in for the Ornn as their final pick. So we are going to have a Misfortune Rel bot lane with the Vi jungle, Orianna in the mid lane, and Ornn in the top side. And then coming in for XRising Esports, it looks like their final pick is going to be a Jace. Okay. I don't see Jace all that often. I don't think that we've seen Jace inside this league at all. This is the first time Jace, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen Jace very commonly at all. And I definitely worry about Red's team being a bit squishy, so I'm assuming maybe the Shyvana will build tank, or maybe they will just go all burst, because they do have a lot of burst. Where I think on the side of Queen, they have a much more controlled team comp with a lot of CC and lockdown. Rel, Vi, Ornn, it's just stackable CC.
Great point. And I mean the Wombo combo also coming in, the Orianna into the Misfortune. Rel is the additional setup to that combo as well. And then
Yeah.
Ornn just has to go ahead and Ornn Hornet in. Vi's really good at being able to lock down some of their more key players. So they might be able to even go for Nami or Lucian if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't really have like a really good front line, XRising, in my opinion.
Yeah, they really
Um,
don't.
they're very squishy, like you said. A lot of damage, a lot of burst coming in. Especially from the Shyvana, from the Jace. Like they definitely want to be more poking before they want to do any kind of full engage. While on the other end, Queen's Gambit
They
definitely
want to
wants to
engage.
engage and get them in. So maybe that's something that they might have to just. It's just going to be a waltz in this case.
Hmm.
Like you have one side that wants to back up, one
And I
side that
mean,
wants to
Queen
go in.
really has the engage with the Vile, the Ornalt to set up the Rel and the Orianna. Like all of
Absolutely,
those, and then you just put the MF on top, and they're just all dead. Like they are so squishy. And so it really
absolutely.
depends on bursting the damage, which in this case will probably be the MF and Orianna, and then some damage from the Vi. But if you're able to kill the MF and Orianna, there's a good chance you can win the fight,
Who
as
are you
long as you
looking at
have
right now?
some type of
For
to win.
winning this matchup, like who are you
Uh,
going with the overall victory? Who is Georgia going for in round number 2 here?
I honestly think Black's comp is just a better comp in general, and I feel like Red might get caught out a few times, and that could lead to the end of the game. They do have
Good
a few
point.
tools to like save them. Like Lysandre can ult herself. Nami has good disengage with her ult, but overall there are a lot of engage and a lot of burst. So I think it's
Absolutely.
really hard for them to be able to dodge all of the CC that Black is going to throw at them, and therefore I kind of think Black's got this one just by draft.
Okay, yeah, comp wise, I mean that's definitely understandable. And XRising, they definitely are mechanically gifted players. That is
Mm-hmm.
definitely not the case. And I think they're patient enough and they have the experience as a team to maybe wait out some of the engage that Queen's Gambit has. But I agree with you in stating that I think Queen's Gambit's going to win this just purely off comp itself. Like they have such a
Yeah.
well-rounded, well-engaged, hard CC team with a lot of damage as well, just mixed in there. While XRising, they don't really have a front line. They have a lot of damage, but all of them are very squishy. And I guess you could go tank Shyvana. That I mean,
Yeah.
we don't exactly know exactly what the plan. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Producer. I love the fact that he could talk and you all can't hear. It's so fun. Um,
Okay. Um, I know Lucian and Nami is a really lethal duo though, so if they are able to get ahead in the bot lane, it could be like really hard because Nami, as long as she's able to keep the Lucian alive, the Lucian will shred almost everyone. Like even the Ornn, if he gets a Kraken and some type of I don't know, more Last Whisper or whatever else he needs to shred that Ornn armor, he could be pretty
Absolutely.
well off
That's
and
true. I
bursting
definitely see
them
a Lord
down.
Doms. Yeah, Lord Doms is definitely going to be needed in Lucian's future here, and I expect him to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Kraken Slayer, I would say, would be the move in this case because of just the amount of tanks that they have. He already has the dash, so Gale Force, just for that added security, I guess you could have the double dash.
Yeah.
But for just strictly damage purposes, I would say Kraken Slayer into a Lord Doms would probably be the move here for Lucian. But it
And
is going to be a good game.
yeah, I'm really curious to whether the Nami is gonna go electrocute or not. Because recently that's been like the trend is you go electrocute Nami with Lucian, and then when you E someone, it'll proc the electrocute. So if
Really
that's the case, yeah, it's really fun actually.
interesting. Okay,
So
I
if
have
they do
not
end up
seen
going
that.
electrocute, then it could mean like a really good early game just because the poke with that is really insane. The electrocute
Okay.
damage procking is a lot of damage.
I'm 100%. You've got my hopes kind of high now. I've not seen that
Uh
personally. I've not gone up
oh.
against it. I haven't heard of it as being a thing as of yet. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to electrocute Nami. Normally, you'd be like, summon Ari, or I would even take Grasp of the Undying or something like over that. You know what I
Really?
mean? So,
Yeah,
uh,
I mean, it's unlikely she procs it herself, but her E is a really strong ability for a lot of reasons, and putting the electrocute with that is really good. So basically, if she E someone, and then they get 3 autos, it procs electrocute.
Okay, awesome. I'm 100% looking forward to that then. So I definitely expect to see a lot of damage. I mean, it's probably going to press the attack Lucian from typical Lucian play. So, you know, a lot of damage, a lot of burst on the bot lane. On the polls, though, it looks like an overwhelming majority of you also agree that black is probably going to be winning. I mean, I think I saw somewhere upwards of like 10K for Team Black there, so that's pretty cool. A lot of support there for Queen's Gambit on this one, and yeah, I mean,
10K all from one person.
Like, you can't really. I mean, it's not that you can't do objectives, but you're gonna have to take the objectives really early and have a lot of vision control over there. So it's gonna be up to Lucian Nami to really maintain and keep priority over Dragon, over Queen's Gambit in this situation, because they just don't have the
problem with getting ahead early now is they have those bounties on objectives. So like it makes it a lot easier for Black to get back into the game, which is definitely interesting. I don't know. I think it'll really lengthen out a lot of these games having those bounties, because it takes such an even matchup and just makes it as even as possible for as long as possible.
Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of unreal. I don't know how I feel yet about the extra gold type situation.
Yeah.
It's it makes you so sad when you're just steamrolling in the very beginning. I mean, absolutely dominating, and then they kill like one dragon and one tower, and next thing you know, they're like caught right back up. You're like, why was I even this far ahead then? What was the point? So it is kind of demoralizing, but I understand the keeping it competitive aspect that it provides as well. It's very mixed feelings. So I'm glad that
it is mixed feelings.
I'm glad it's because when I'm losing, I'm like, oh hell yeah, we got extra gold, baby, let's go. And then it's like
exactly.
And then you get the overthrow, and you're like, I wasn't even worried. But you know, it is definitely mixed feelings. But game number 2 is going to be starting here in just a moment. So let's go ahead and we'll bring that up for all of you wonderful folks. Ah, man. And once again, XRising Esports is currently up. It is 1-0 in a best of 5. This is for the Silver League Finals. And we'll get that score updated here in just a moment for you all.
And the Nami went airy.
Oh, okay. Thank God, because I was kind of nervous when you said
It's really good. If you want, we can try it after this game.
Oh, I'm down. I'm definitely down. Okay, so you guys heard it here first. Me and Jorja, we're gonna be doing with our electrocute Nami. So all of you, be scared on the Rift. I'm looking forward to it. And hold on one moment. We're gonna be switching the logos around here for you all.
Oh, so that they're on the correct sides.
Yep. And then we'll go ahead and have everything starting up. But we'll go ahead and do give you guys a nice visual representation while we go ahead and do so. It is going to be a 5-point start, it looks like, coming out from both sides. Everyone's going to be playing it very safe. Oh my god, pentakill! No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that
didn't you got them all.
Oh, God. But no, nice casual 5-point start. Keep it safe. We have a few wards being dropped here on the bot lane, but can't complain about this. Nice little back from Shyvana, starting on the blue side, and yeah, very good.
Yeah. Both junglers will probably start blue side, so there will probably be a fight for that top scuttle. But both junglers also play very gank heavy, and I don't know if I'd expect WG to do it this game, since he is on the level 6 Shyvana champ.
That is very true.
But Vi can pull off very efficient ganks, even at like the start of the game.
Yeah, I do like that, and especially also being able to get like Dragon at level 4. I mean, you just go ahead and do, I mean, I guess you can max out W first if you want to get the extra damage, like just based off health. But you can really just do anything and pretty much get Dragon at level 4. It's just going to be up to Shyvana to be able to catch it out or not. That is really what it comes down to, and that comes down to that vision priority that we talked about early on coming in from their bot lane. So we'll see. Okay, all right. We have I expect to see a lot of the action in bot lane, only because
we have, like you said, heavy engage, heavy disengage. So it's just going to be a nice little tug of war action, and I don't expect Lucian to jump into them or dash into them.
No.
So we'll definitely see what happens here.
Yeah, no interesting runes this game either. All pretty typical.
Interesting. What's not interesting about Summon Ari?
Well, just none of them are new. Okay.
Okay.
There's no new rune sets.
That's true. I can't disagree with that. And also, Mr. Producer, can you go ahead and put up the time controls real quick for all the wonderful folks so we can go ahead and see what's going to be coming up here momentarily. But it looks like we do have a nice engaged trade coming in from top side. Both are going to come out pretty even, so it wasn't really one or the other. But Ornn, has a way of being able to steadily creep ahead as a tank, especially the later this game goes. So if Jace doesn't pick up any early kills, I don't expect this to go well for him later on.
A really good disengage by Cappy there, just barely avoiding that bike punch.
Skin of his teeth. Very nice. I like the sweeper coming in from Shyvana, clearing out those wards as well. Moving straight on to...
Oh,
did they take it? Oh, no, okay, yeah, Shyvana got it. Okay.
Yeah, Shyvana did get it, despite smiting early for that one.
Yeah, it was a close call, and, Ratsu almost getting there. Techi is going to go ahead and get knocked up. Very nice. Another grasping and dying proc is going to go off. He's going to go ahead and turn around, though. Very low on mana. Knocks him away with the giant hammer. Capio is actually going to go ahead and get engaged here. Accidentally used the E. Forced the flash from Captain Ryu as well. Gitano has blue buff. Red just ran out, unfortunately, and down he goes. First blood
for 3 flashes.
Ryu. 3 flashes, totally worth for first blood. You get that extra gold. It lets you go ahead and push out the wave if you wanted to, or even freeze it in a nice position. But the action does not stop right here. WG is going to go ahead and make their way on over to top side. Ratsu is going to go ahead and get hit, but Techi has absolutely no mana whatsoever. Dashes out. Is he able to get away? Still has flash available. Does use it under tower. And that is going to be a flash for nothing. But great job getting out of there, Ratsu. And very nice. So 1-0. Queen Gambit picking up the first kill. So our prediction so far, not looking too bad for Queen's Gambit.
Yeah. 1-0. Not up that much gold, though. Just up that 300, 200 that was from the first blood. No significant CS leads. They're all relatively even, like up no more than 10. Cappy escaping by the skin of his teeth again.
He's good at doing that.
That is really good with Lysandra.
True. And I like the roam coming in, though, from Ghost. On the well going into mid lane, causing a little bit more of a disturbance. Yep, very good look.
Especially against that enchanter support.
Yeah, you definitely... I mean, I'm surprised that they didn't engage on a Misfortune who already has very low mobility. They have a slow, they have bubbles built in as well. Plus the burst damage coming in. Now he wants to engage, though, coming back when
as soon as Rel came back. Lane. But I guess it doesn't matter. Because a lot of damage was taken, but she does have refillables, so... We'll probably see it come back. Refillables and biscuits. That's a full health MF.
Yep, just for that. Oh, very nice vision in the tri-bush, though. Gitano is going to be able to back out, though. And it looks like they are looking to get the very first dragon.
Hextech drag.
Hextech
At least
dragon.
We have some interesting drags. And last game there was a Hextech soul, I think.
That is true. I can hear the saltiness in your voice, and it doesn't matter. Ghost is going to go ahead and engage, gets the stun off onto WG. Misfortune is going to go ahead and also focus down WG. Does not matter. Shockwave comes in, though, on to the Nami, and they are going to go ahead and get the first dragon of the game on over to Queen's Gambit, and the second kill as well. So now their 200 gold lead extends into about 1K almost. So
yeah. Shyvana really is looking for that 6 before any more fights probably go on.
Yeah, it was just probably a miscommunication as well from the side of XRising. I don't know if they should have exactly started that without their whole team being there.
Or at least the mid laner as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was a 3v4 situation. They did what they could, but it was just a miscommunication on where everyone was or the capabilities of the team at the moment. But still, they're not out of it just yet, and it looks like we're going to have some.
We do have quite a few scaling champs. It's just hard to compete with that Ornn. And we do see that Orianna has both of the kills, so it's definitely going to be a big damage threat. And you might think of her as just the ulti. You might think of just the ult for Orianna, but going to be a lot of damage.
That's all you need. The ult
The
is very important, but yeah, the overall damage and utility that she provides with the shields, the slows, the speed ups, like Rylionn is a fantastic mid laner, and that is not one that you want to be giving early kills to because that's just going to spread her capabilities to the rest of the team. Very nice flash in from Ghost on to Nami here. Lupul actually is going to try to get away, misses the bubble though, does speed herself up with the EW combo. Very nice, does get out and got the flash.
Flash for flash.
Yep, out of who was that? Yeah, Rel. So very nice look, Gitano there just in case. But
I mean, Gitano and Ghost TP, it was a really good engage, but the Nami flash used and they weren't able to follow up anymore with it.
That's okay because they really just needed to go ahead and they could just regank in just a few moments. I mean, Vi queues up every 6 to 8 seconds, I believe, depending on what you're maxing out right now, I guess. So, plus the Rel engage is just very short cooldown relative. Oh, misses the knockup, unfortunately. Techi's going to go ahead and turn around. Did take a tower hit. Knocks him away, though. Back to mid lane we go. Nice. I apologize. The Shockwave's going to go ahead and go in. The stun comes out from Ocapio. Does get away. There goes the shield, just like we talked about earlier. And the speed ups. Disgusting. And Techi is forcing Ratsu to go back there. Oh, very nice. Does the snipe come out? Is the burning going to come through? No, WG almost picks off.
It was so close.
So close. I like the look. I like the enthusiasm. Forces the flash.
Any more damage and it would have been a kill.
It was very good looks from WG. I do like
and
that.
And they didn't make the grab.
Yeah. Just a little slap in the face. You maybe come to mid lane. I'm getting your grab. Give me that. And Cappy also picking up some early plating as well. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's a good look. She's ahead in farm, and she did get a few gold plates there. So she's only down by about 100 gold. There's not that big of a difference, even though there's 2 kills on Orianna. That's very impressive.
Cappy is doing really well keeping up. Yeah. And we do see both supports still sitting mid. Their ADCs just leaving them to farm in the bot lane.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that as an ADC. It's like, all right, I'll get free experience. I'll get free farm. Like, this is great. You know, you just go help out other parts of the team. Not that Orianna needs any help right now, but, you know, just secure things. Great job from Queen's Gambit also securing the objectives here so far. So they were able to pick up first Dragon. They're now moving their attention on over to Rift Herald, but it looks like they might be collapsing here coming in from XRising. They won't make it in time, I do believe, but the damage does
they do have
through.
That the scuttle there.
Yes, they do. Well, I like the vision. It's just not enough time, unfortunately.
Yeah, not utilizing it as well as they might need to.
I just like the communication coming in from XRising. Okay, we have Ratu engaging a little bit early, though. Does not get the knockup. Nice Shyvana ulti coming through and Techi picking up the kill. The first one for XRising, it looks like. Capio's going to go ahead and E and does get the Glacial Prison out onto Gitano. Gitano does fall to WG. Now we got some kills spread around the rest of the map. And here we go. Just like that, XRising Esports is going to go ahead and come right back into this and actually take a little bit of a lead.
I think they just went a bit too far up. They got that rift. They needed to back out there. The Ornn going in, knowing their entire team was like probably sitting on the sidelines. Maybe not his best idea. That control ward is a bit far up for him to be contesting, knowing that there might be a few teammates in the vicinity.
Yeah, it was a little bit of an overstep there by Queen's Gambit. You know, they said, hey, we're 2-0. There's not really a whole lot that they could do. And then they forgot to hit tab and look at the farm difference between both. I mean, every single lane on XRising right now is beating them in farm. So
that is
it is a good look. The Infernal
Drake, that adds up.
Oh, yes, it does. If there's anything that we know, it is a gold difference. Sometimes is what the games come down to. And Ratsu getting engaged though by Techi, getting a lot of good damage. Rift Herald's going to be popped in the mid lane as well. Teleport coming in though from Ocapio. They are going to get just a few plates. Not even worry about the rest, though. Rift Herald, WG is going to go ahead and ulti and does get a nice chunk of damage, though. Cannot argue that. I'll take a flash over a death any day. Absolutely. And they're going to go ahead and focus their attention, though, to the Infernal Drake. The Queen forced to flash over the wall as well to disengage. And it looks like they might give up the second dragon here. It is an Infernal Drake, but there is bullet time available from the Queen. Let's see if they're going to go ahead and get it. No, not in time. Burst on immediately. Very nice. Oh, well, with the engage, with the ultimate as well. The Ornhorn isn't going to hit. It does miss, unfortunately. Oh, my God. The shockwave goes off. Doesn't hit anybody. Late bullet time, though, it looks like. WG is going to try to get onto the back lane. And down goes the first one. Techi is next. I'm sorry, Ratu's the next one onto the map here. It is now a 3v3 situation. Captain Ryu is on the ropes, has no mana, has no health. Nami ulti's going to hit one of them, slow the rest. Very nice. Ocapio, though, is not done just yet. Focus the attention onto Ryu. They will get out. Oh, engage. Go ahead. Do it, Vi. Do it. Oh, does not do it.
Cappy didn't walk up far enough to use the engage. Birds are spies, not being able to do too much damage there since he does not have the Kraken Slayer yet, but he did peck at the backline for a long time and they just left him.
Yeah. The mid lane seemed to be soaking up all the kills. 2 kills going on over to Lissandra. Very nice. 3 now and over to Orianna. 1 to, it looks like Jason, Shyvana, and Vi. So there's a little bit of love being spread. Oh, Lupul, though, getting definitely caught out. The Exhaust is going to go ahead and hit to slow him down a little bit. Everyone is there. Jatano's going to try to join in just to get the assist or maybe the kill. It depends on how greedy Captain Ryu wants to be. And he is going to go ahead and take that 4-0 over.
That control ward is like barely out of the bush for red. And so he didn't think that there would be a ward in that bush if you look at the bush right beside the river.
So unfortunate. I mean,
it is what it is at this point. Lupul was just
and
trying
there
to do
was teleport for a Nami death.
Oh, but looking onto top lane here, Techi, though, getting the best of Ratsu. Force of knockup is going to go ahead and chase him down. Is it going to be enough? The slow is going to hit, and let's see if that speed up is going to do it. The flash forward underneath tower, but no. Ratsu is going to be able to escape with just a sliver of health. A dash is all you need. A well-timed dash is the night between life and death.
I can deny all of the Jace's attempts to flash on him.
Ooh, some great damage. Misses the shockwave, though. Captain Ryu, just a moment too late. The Queen getting lots of damage going, though. Birds or spies are going to go ahead and engage. The ultimate is going to come out. Flash stun underneath the tower. Very nice. And that flash, dash. Birds or spies is going to go ahead and get taken out. Rel's going to pick that up. Very unfortunate. The Queen gets sniped by WG. There's just so much damage early on. Unbelievable. Like a needle through, or a thread through needle. That is some... I expect nothing less from WG Shyvana. It has been a menace since day one, ever since I've seen it. Had to get rid of it every single time, and this is the reason why.
Birds or spies overstepped a little there, going a bit too aggressive. To be under the tower with the Rel is not the ideal situation for any ADC.
I would have to say that's on default. Is it not playing through the same thing as OBS?
We do see Cappy now has Mythic. Everyone has Mythic except the Nami and the Rel, who will both just have... Oh, wait. And the Vi and the Ornn. Never mind. But there's a lot of boots on the board. They want to move fast.
It's unbelievable. I thought XRising would have been playing a little bit more with the Wombo combo, but they're really staying separated. They're not taking full advantage, though, of the Wombo that they have. Black, I'm sorry, And it's all right. Like,
it looked really good for the one dragon fight, but the Ornn ult missing, I think, really messed up a lot of their Wombo combo.
Yeah, that plays a very vital role. I mean, one thing, as we saw here, the damage is pretty overwhelming, though, from XRising, so we kind of underestimated. I know we said they didn't really have a front line, but... Oh, yeah, that's a lot of damage coming through. We have the Nashers, we have the Eclipse coming in from Jay, so he's doing some real work to Ornn. He's not really allowing him to get all these grass procs off, as we did see early on. He was like, no, I know what you're capable of. I'm going to prevent that as much as possible. So I like the Jace pick into the Ornn. This is actually working out quite well.
Yeah, and they both scale relatively well.
Jatana's going to go ahead and engage. Bull's ultis are going to go off from Orianna and from the Vi, and Jatana's going to go ahead and pick up the kill.
That is a lot of CC.
On WG, a lot. And they're going to actually get to see... I don't know if Queen's Gambit's actually going to go ahead and go for the dragon. They might just give this one
I think
up.
they're just exchanging it for the rift.
Yeah, I would too. At this point, you have like an open mid lane, you have an open top. They have no towers so far on the side of XRising, so I would definitely stick with this. Rift Herald, and while they're getting the dragon, which isn't even up for another 10 seconds, just use that Rift Herald mid and just push down as far as possible. And let's see what is going to happen here. Very nice. It looks like we have the Ornn that isn't going to even be able to get popped. That is insane.
Yeah, and they're just gonna back off from that point. They still have the Rift Herald. Or no, they didn't. They already used it. And XRising's gonna pick up the second their second dragon, third dragon of the game, which was the Ocean.
Really good for Shyvana getting all these drags.
Yeah, this is not the position that Queen's Gambit wants to find themselves in. They were definitely hoping at this point to be at least starting to get ahead, in terms of the Wombo. But I don't know what Ratsu was doing that far behind everybody because they have a lot of damage and he is not that tanky yet. 0-3, no completed mythic item. Like that's not the spot you need to be in. You need to be back with your team and just kind of play like front to back at this point. Use your Ornhorn in the middle of your team rather than behind it, and then go from there. But
especially they saw him clearing that control ward and he was just in the middle of the pit. And I think did he splash to get over that wall?
Did he? I thought
there's no other way. Was there a blast cone?
I assumed there was a blast cone, but I don't know. Captain Ryu, though, getting caught out by WG, and the damage is too great, and a nice one gold shut down on over WG.
First death for Ryu.
Yeah, that's a rough one, especially giving it to Shyvana. She doesn't even have a mythic yet. She will be building that soon. Birds of Spies has no mana.
The damage is unbelievable already.
Oof. Okay. He is not going to overstep his welcome, though, on the bot lane. That does not know. Well, the rest of the team were having.
They keep on getting all those turrets, and Red really likes letting them. Like in the last game, they got all the way to Inhibitor while pushing other turrets, but I do not think this first tier top turret is worth giving up their mid second tier.
I agree 100%. I mean, I definitely would have tried to defend tier 2. I know getting towers is a good objective on the board. It doesn't look good having tier 1 towers, but also giving up your tier 2 is not the move. And
no. And now another tower falling down. They just are not where they need to be to protect these turrets right now. Nami is placing vision top, and while the team is pushing the bot lane.
And they just have the ability to also just zone them out right now. Like the Ornhorn is able to hit. All right, let's see. WG is going to go ahead and ulti over the wall. Yes, he does. Lands on the Queen face first. A nice shockwave is going to go ahead and hit as well. Ratsu is on the run. The heals are going to go ahead and bounce all around. That's 2 members down now. 4 Queen's Gambit. The third one. And down goes also
3 down. Maybe it was just a bait. Maybe we underestimated them.
It could have been, but 3 for 1 is not a very good trade. There isn't very many objectives up on the board. Baron is going to be up in the next 30 seconds. So they might be able to start that, but everyone will be back in about 15 seconds. So it was just giving up free kills, though, to XRising, so allowed them to kind of bounce back. So even though they are ahead objective-wise in terms of towers, they are kind of faltering a little bit behind in terms of kills.
That is definitely true. So both the mid laner and the jungler are having kills. Having bounties, I mean. Lots of gold in their pockets, and there still is a lot of gold in the pockets of the black mid and jungler, both Captain Ryu and Jutano, but it doesn't really rival that of the enemy teams at this point.
That is true, and having no kills on either ADC is kind of rough.
They really just harmed.
As an ADC, main this season, it's kind of breaking my heart. It's like, come on, y'all, I need a kill, please. I can hear them scratching their necks and just give me 1 kill. That's all I need.
But they have mythics, but they just don't have those kills.
And Lucian's doing a really good job. Birds is doing a great job doing the farming aspect here, 155 to 121. So he is ahead in terms of that. Great vision control, though, over the Baron. I do like that coming in from XRising. So it makes it a little bit more difficult for Queen's Gambit to go ahead and catch them out. And Jace using teleport to cover out that top lane just to completely zone them out here. The Ocean Drake will be up in a minute.
Hiding some bushes.
Let's see if they're going to go ahead and try. They tried this for a little bit earlier. I know they were waiting for the dragon to be up.
They are really far behind in the jungle.
Oh, no. I don't know why they would be that far. I mean, Ghost is definitely going to catch up. She is a horsey. There she goes, going to engage. The shockwave is going to go and hit both of them. Very nice. Lunar is able to get out. I'm sorry, Lupul's able to get out, but the shutdown going over to Misfortune. First kill. Burgess Spies also to pick up his first kill as well. He's going to go ahead and get out. No, he is not. Jutano is going to fall to Birds or Spies, and he's going to go ahead and re-engage on the Captain Ryu. Is it going to be enough? Yes, he is. Both of them are going to take each other out. Great job. But 3 kills now. On over to Birds or Spies. Way to go ahead and pick up that, and 2 kills goes on.
It went 2 2 for 3, which is not how I expected that to go, considering how that fight started with a really good shockwave from Captain Ryu and a really good follow-up with the Rel. It just did not work out for them.
Lupul. That's what happened. Lupul was able to flash out of there right before the last bit of damage, able to heal up, give the extra damage to the Lucian before they officially, dipped out. And like,
you see Techie getting that top turret now, and it looks like they have lots of prio on the drag, so definitely a scary position for Black.
Very. And just like that, we turned around. So they said, okay, we hear you, casters. We don't have towers. We'll go ahead and take 2 in the top side. How about that?
Yeah, but they are still ahead in gold. Oh, wait, no. That is really far behind. I don't know what numbers I saw.
Oh, no. Not Queen's Gambit. I thought you were talking about XRising. But great job from Gitano to focus down Lupul there. He's going to go ahead and pick up the kill. Dragon is still up. I know they tried getting it here, but they weren't able to get it fast
is sneaking
enough.
in the back, though.
Uh-oh. They do have a vision ward there. Let's see if she's going to go ahead and hop over. No, she is not. Okay, yeah, they are going to go ahead and catch her out. Let's see if they're going to go ahead and engage onto WG. There is a lot of damage, though. Yep, Vials is going to go ahead and come through. Flashes over, misses the shockwave. How unfortunate. WG is able
to get out and taking that kill. He's just running.
Ratsu is going to go ahead and follow the birds or spies. Very nice. Gitano is going to go ahead and be the next victim on the side of XRising Esports. Now the last focus in the team. Gap. Ace is coming through along with the third.
What the heck?
Dragon of the game. WG. What a god. What a god. He doesn't get all the honors in this game.
And then flash ulted over the wall.
That shockwave. I mean, barely outside. Just a toe off. An unbelievable play by WG. They're going to go in and focus now the Baron. And just great job. Great job overall. And we are going to go ahead and slate.
Birds or spies doing a lot of damage there.
The stream. Sorry, viewers. Game number 1, regrettably, it was my decision. To not stream that one, so that was my fault. But that was an absolute banger, left and right, back and forth, and forth. And this game, though, definitely, clearly, XRising is taking the reins and just taking full control of game 2. They're looking to close this out, though. They are ahead in the series overall, 1-0 as of right now. But that does not mean Queen's Gambit is out by any means whatsoever. They still have a really good, Wombo combo comp.
Those objective bounties now. The turrets are highlighted for Black.
Ooh, very nice. So maybe we can have some comeback gold action coming on. Maybe. I mean, I know we've talked about it. You said you haven't faced this or seen this all that much, but this is a real thing.
Get a few more of those items. And we do see Rel has the new item, Evan Shroud.
Ooh, very
which is
nice.
The alternative tank item for support.
4% increased damage for 5 seconds. I forgot. For some reason, I thought it was only like 5 or 10%.
And we do get that objective bounty. 300 gold split for the team. So
60 gold per person.
Too significant, but I guess it can help. Like, it helps, but it doesn't help too much. So I think it's it's a good amount.
I gotta go look at like the exact rules of it. Sometimes it's like, depending on what objective you get, it's like 500 gold for the whole team or 600 gold for the whole team.
I mean, you could technically just leave all your turrets like 1 health and then get them all and see if that adds up to enough gold. But I'm thinking like, what is happening?
Outside jungle, it looks like Lucian might be caught out, even with the Baron Birds or Spies. No, does get away. Unbelievable. No, he is not. Rel's going to go ahead and shut that down immediately. Gitano does get out by the skin of his teeth. Nice turnaround and focus. On to Ocapio. Lupul on the run of her life right now. Let's see if she's able to get out. And they are not holding back. Yeah, there we go. Focus the attention now onto the 2 other red members. I have no idea, but great job. Techi is now their focus. And he is just going to go ahead and get on out of there. Unbelievable. Gitano outplayed everybody. Like, I don't get how everyone's able to just to get in and out, like, with just barely any health left. They are just constantly going back and forth. I'm loving this.
Yeah, I mean, Lucian walked right by Gitano, and then they realized that they're like, oh, we're beside each other. And it was just like the realization kicked in, and they started fighting, and Gitano being right on top of his face comes out on top. So
It was like the Spider-Man meme. They just kind of like started pointing at each other, like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be over here." And yeah, it was definitely
But the bounty did fall to Rel, which is not where you want it ideally, but it is apparent that Ghost TP is doing a really good job on this Rel.
Absolutely, and I mean, as long as it goes over to somebody, you definitely don't want them to get away with nothing.
Definitely.
And it looks like Okapio is going to go ahead and engage, misses the Everfrost, forces the flash though from Captain Ryu. I do like that. Or I'm sorry, from Okapio.
Exactly.
And the Queen, sorry, yeah. Both of them did utilize their flash there, so I don't know who I thought that was for a moment.
Getting vision on this coming up drag could be Soul for XRising.
Let's see here. Yeah, it is Soul Point. They do have only one dragon on the form of Queen's Gambit that is, oh my god, Ghost is like right next to her.
And they just don't even. Oh my god, I could not breathe if I was in his position.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Blastcon used and the vision is pretty dominant. It is going to be very hard for Black to get anywhere near this dragon.
Absolutely. Great job from the side of XRising. Let's see. It's going to be... Oh, no, Ratsu. Yeah, I was going to say, I would not... It did not go so well when you weren't with the team last time, so let's try to avoid that. They might just actually give this up. No, they're looking to go for the long con. Okay, they have a few members waiting in the bush. Let's see what they do. WG is going to go ahead and disengage. Nice bubble comes in. The knockup is going to go ahead and hit two of them coming in from Ornn. Very nice. The rest of the combo is going to go ahead and come through. This is what we're talking about. And
this is the combo.
Capio's the next one that is going to be 4 kills for the side of Queen's Gambit. And that is what I'm talking about. Queen's Gambit's not out of this just yet. Great job, and the extra gold comes through,
and the 500 gold being split. That was just an insane fight in a lot of ways. We saw the Rel going in, the Orianna shockwave happening right on top of that, catching the Shyvana in the middle of her ult, so she wasn't even able to do anything. Duck Queen putting a lot of damage out on that ultimate, shredding the entire team. Like we said, they don't have many tanky people. They have to be those damage dealers before. And it looks like they're getting a lot of objective bounties from this push. Both the turret and the dragon taken. Now they might be looking for the Baron.
I'm surprised that the thing hasn't switched yet, because when you do eventually make a comeback, it puts you, it gets rid of your bounties. Oh, and it just times out as well. But sometimes it's just like, oh my god,
I think it might be based off,
that it gives them gold.
I think it might just be like gold difference. So now they're like more caught up in gold, but they still are not tied neck and neck in gold. 2,000 gold up still for X, but can they take that 2,000 gold lead, and can they win with it now that Black is back on the rise?
I think they finally realize like the kind of wombo capability that they have, and they're going to be doing that. I mean, it was very perfectly executed, that last objective fight here. All their ultis are back up already, or about to be back up, and the Baron just populated as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to this, and I think that they have a very strong chance.
They had all the vision, but they weren't able to get a pick, which is what they really need.
And Gitano's actually being caught out here. Looks like WG is going to go ahead and ulti over the wall. Very nice. Bullet time's going to go ahead and come through. WG is going to go ahead and look for the map.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Jungler for jungler, so makes this fight quite a bit more difficult if they want to go for that Baron. Yeah.
They are not starting that at all. No, I don't blame them. Yeah, jungle for jungle, not a very good position to find yourself in, especially when you're fighting over a Baron. I like the ultis being used by the side of Queen's Gambit. They're not shy from utilizing, even if it's just one person there, because it just prevents the rest of their team from being able to fully show up and engage in the middle of a bullet time. Like, you're not going to voluntarily
definitely.
So I'm very happy. Like, Queen's Gambit has made a comeback this game, and and they are definitely not anywhere out of this just yet.
Definitely.
They are going down swinging, if they're going down at all. But setting up now that Queen's Gambit has their boots back on, they're able to get sturdy again. How would you say XRising has to answer this now that they've figured out the wombo?
I mean, Vision and picks, if they're able to get a pick onto that MF, that is a lot of the damage taken. Or on the Orianna I too. Because the Orianna CC on top of the Rel has been really, really Good for them.
Very nice. Flash is going to go in and go in onto Ghost. It doesn't matter. Captain Ryu is going to go in and get the kill on two Birds or Spies. And the focus now, double kill onto the Jace. So that's Techi and Birds or Spies are out. Next goes the triple kill. Very nice onto Ocapio. And this is going to be a free berry for
stacks
Queen's
onto that Dark
Gambit.
Seal.
Unbelievable comeback from Queen's Gambit in game number 2 here. I mean, they are executing everything to a T. I like the communication. I like the engage coming in from Vi and Rel, and they're just doing a tremendous job of just capitalizing.
Despite the fact that Rez has more vision, they're just being the ones caught out continuously.
Absolutely. And WG is on the run here. Forced to ulti out, and she already flashed, I believe. Oh no, she just doesn't have it up at all. Let's see what happens. Okay, no, they're just going to stop chasing. I don't blame them. They're wasting time with the Baron.
Shyvana is way too fast.
way too fast. And Misfortune maybe getting a little bit overextended here onto the top lane. Now she's going to be able to get out of there safely.
Yeah.
She does have that advanced recall. This is iffy. This has been a lot. So I
dragging another 45 seconds. It could be the deciding factor for the game. It could be the team fight to win it. What
was that?
Will not be back up in the 45 seconds.
That sucks.
No.
Let's see if that's going to be a determining factor. I mean, they also have Baron on the side of Queen's Gambit. Like, you don't want to give that up at all.
No.
That is a huge part of the damage that they have. Is just
and the Orange just keeps upgrading these items.
Oh no, this is not looking good, but it doesn't matter. This is going to be either Soul for the side of XRising, or the third dragon puts them on Soul Point for the side of Queen's Gambit. I don't think either side has vision of the other team. So
no, they're just all waiting.
There we go. Okay. Queen's Gambit said, this is enough. We're going to go ahead and start this bad boy up. And that signals on to XRising to go ahead and do this. But the damage is so good. Blue team's going to go ahead and slay the Dragon's going to put them at their third Drake. And Vi's going to go all the way in with the flash over from WG. And then the blessing code back over the wall. Very nice. Oh,
no.
But Lucian's able to pick
Lucian was getting popped by the shockwave.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. That's right. Lucian got popped by Orianna. And yeah, they're just going to end this. This is insane. Great job.
I mean, WG still alive and sitting at the base. The only one dead is Birds Are Spies, so they do have a chance. But I don't know if they're going to be able to build up the ults.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I don't know if the Lucian ult would have helped there.
Oh, Lissandra not able to back, though. Rel doing a great job of keeping her in place, but that also means that she is not with the rest of the team. She does have Baron, so she's going to go ahead and back off from there. But great job from just keeping her at bay, at least for the rest of the team.
And they did get that third drag and the inhibitor, so it is definitely a scary game now.
Very.
For Red.
Taking that tier 2 bot lane tower as well. They're going to utilize the last little bit of Baron that they have and just get on out of there and then do a great job at resetting. No objectives up for the next couple of minutes, but they did a great job providing pressure with those supers going down mid. And I mean, this could just be one final hurrah, just like, okay, let's regroup, fight with the supers, and go from there. I mean, I think that they have the capabilities of being able to finish this out.
Definitely. They've won the last few team fights pretty dominantly. The Orin items on everyone, definitely scary. The Magi Soul Stealers on the Orianna being slowly stacked up, definitely scary. We do see another new item being used on Ryu, the Shadow Flame, which is the shield bursting item for magic damage.
Oh yeah, look at that. And the magic pen as well. Can't never go wrong with a little bit of magic pen. I think casters are going to be very happy with the new upcoming season. They're looking to be getting a lot of goodies here. You know, from the preseason reworks that we have in the works so far.
And now we see all items are fully upgraded. They all got those Orin upgrades. So the longer this draws out, well, I mean, it's already drawn out long enough. They all have their Orin items. It's going to be hard to win a fight.
This is true, and they're doing a great job playing front to back. I like the setup. It's just like watching like a football formation. It's amazing. And here we go. Lissandra's going to go ahead and engage. Ocapio forced to use a Glacial Prison on herself. It doesn't matter. Shyvana's going to go ahead and try to do something as well. Shockwave does miss, unfortunately. Zoni's going to be popped. And it looks like they did make the turn. Doesn't matter. Jatan's going to take out WG. Captain Wright's going to go ahead and burn the Zonias as well. Very nice. Oh my god. XRising Esports going to go down. Take 3, 4, all 5 of them. 1 for 5.
And it is an ace.
Back around a team cap ace. The damages, I mean, they just did everything up front. They were able to outlast the amount of engage that came in from Queen's Gambit. And wow.
I mean, just the stopwatches on both Lysandra and on Shyvana there kept them alive for a really long time. And it was a really good bait by Cappy. He went in and got really low and then ulted himself just for the Lucian to be able to ult that Vi and get the Vi down really low early into that fight.
Absolutely. And then mixing that in with the Zonias, it's like having a double Zonias. And so you're going to be immortal for just at least like 4 to 5 seconds. Like, that's kind of wild and a great job. They're able to pick up an inhib on the bot lane. So inhib for inhib. And the Baron is going to be up in the next 30 seconds. I know a lot of things
drag up
used.
in a minute 20.
Let's see if we're even going to make it to that point. I hope that we at least get to the soul, but if it's really dependent on this Baron fight, if they're able to close this out after one of them gets it, maybe we could see a double ace. Who knows?
I think it was really hard for Red to get that ace, though. I think there are multiple like small misplays by Black, accompanied with a really good playing of Red.
Absolutely.
That made it a winning
Zonia's
fight.
not being available just yet is also going to throw that plan out just a little bit. And Queen's Gambit is going to go ahead and start onto the Baron. Very nice. Bubble's going to land onto Ghost there. And the Ornhorn is going to go ahead and get popped. It doesn't look like... Oh! Very nice! Stops Shyvana from coming over the wall with the blasting cone. And they are going to go ahead and focus their attention. Lysandra does get shut down. That's going to be 1. Double kill now on over to the Queen. That is going to be 3 down on the side of XRising Esports. And a nice Bubble is going to go ahead and land. They're able to go ahead and get some damage done. But Birds Are Spies is not able to do everything on his own. Takes out one of them. No, the heals! The slow is going to come through.
Oh, not enough with that Orianna damage.
And Baron on over to them. And I think this is going to be the ending of game number 2. Very hard fought, very well earned by the side of Queen's Gambit here for game number 2. So they're going to even up the series 1-1. And I mean, having that no tank, I mean, it really didn't prove to be that much of a hindrance, to be completely honest, to XRising. They did a great job.
It's just later parts in the game.
Yeah. But even still then, they did a fantastic job with lack thereof.
Yeah.
And unbelievable playing from both sides, but Queen's Gambit definitely coming out on top. And
those Ornn items, they must have just they turned the fights.
They really did. It's kind of unreal. I mean, you never know what's going to happen in these games, especially with these players. I mean, they made it to the finals for a reason, but unbelievable and just wow. And here we are, 1-1. We are going to get a game number 3. It looks like. For this series, and it looks like let's go ahead and we can do a slight intermission here for the couple of minutes. So I'll go ahead and ask the producer to go ahead and put up the starting soon, and then we'll go ahead and come back here in just a couple minutes, and we will bring game number 3. Once again, is going to be Team XRising Esports, which is Team Red, versus Queen's Gambit, which is going to be Team Black. 1-1. We will catch you back here in a next couple of moments.
and well-deserved by Queen's Gambit. It is now tied up 1-1 in the series, best of 5. And they already started the draft phase as well here for game number 3, so we'll go ahead and dive right into that. No more waiting. We have here Nocturne and Misfortune actually going to be the first bands here for XRising Esports, so they definitely don't want the Queen on Misfortune any longer.
Yeah, she's definitely been scary. Those ults. And we do see a Morgana ban as well. They don't want someone to prevent that CC, and they had Nami last game to disengage, but it's not the same as a Morgana shield just to protect from that CC that Queen has been picking up quite often. Or wait,
absolutely.
Yeah. And then the Trundle ban and Vi ban as well, continuing to ban out those junglers.
Yeah, this is definitely targeted. I mean, we see a lot of similar bans that we did see from last game, and a lot of new bans, or not a lot of new, but a few recent bans. And the Hecarim they allowed to get through, they did ban that in the first round last game, but they did allow this one through this time. And XRising is going to pick up a Hecarim as their first pick, which I definitely don't want to see. What's his face? It's not Techi. WG, thank you. On the Hecarim here. Promise, can you move to spectator whenever you're good? And it looks like they're going to answer right back with Rel as the first pick.
Cavalier.
So that's the best engage that they have, and she does a really good job of doing it. So Ghost did a fantastic job of setting them up, getting the knockups, getting the picks that Queen's Gambit so desperately needed to win that last game, and they were able to do so. And Xayah, so they like prioritizing the bot lane in their first 2 picks.
Yeah, they really do. And the Xayah pick is just another big AoE ulti. So I do think Queen is doing a lot with her AoE ultis in order to pair with that Rel properly.
Absolutely. She has a really good disengage as well, so she can use it for multiple things. You know, untargetable also for about 1 second as well, if I'm not mistaken. So lots of things, and that's going to be really good if she's able to time it correctly against the Hecarim ulti, because Hecarim is very mobile. And
taking the Orianna.
Again. Love that.
No, not again. They're taking it. They snatched it.
Oh yeah, I know, because that was Queen Gambit's pinnacle. They're getting rid of the Wombo. They're breaking it up by banning, and they're breaking it up by just taking it away.
And it looks like they have the Wombo this time with the Orianna Hecarim so far. See what else they add on to this. See if they continue building this Wombo. They're going to go somewhat more of a bursty comp like they did last game.
Oh my god, I love this.
I was going to say, who would you want to add? Kennen, perfect addition to the Wombo.
Yeah, the top lane picks are really interesting, from Jace to Kennen.
I'm loving the variety.
So Orianna versus Syndra. We see all of the top side picked for red, but none of the bot side, which I think is an interesting way to do draft. Soraka band out there. Very strong support right now.
And that would be a really good disengage. Like you said, if not Morgana, who else do you have? So, Raka's the next best one, in my opinion, because the silence, just everything about her, fantastic right now. I would personally like to see some maybe Taric play. I'm just trying to think of
that's kind of rare to get one of those Taric players.
Yeah, shout out to my Taric player. I love you.
That chiseled chin, the chiseled chin though, not my style.
Hey, I love Taric. He is such a good underrated support player. I could talk about Taric for years, but we had the Leona support, Leona being banned out, and the J4 being banned out as the final bans here. And here we are. It looks like top and jungle are left for Queen's Gambit, and then, like you said, bot lane for XRS. Who would you want to add to the Wombo in terms of ADC wise? I
mean, both the main Wombo ADCs are out with MF and Xayah, and I have a feeling they might just do Nami Lucian again, because it did work pretty well last game, and with a lot of the supports banned out, I don't really know what Lupus has left in his pool.
Good point.
I don't know what Birds Are Spy really plays. It could be another Kate game. Kate doesn't really add to the Wombo, but it's a lot of burst. We've really seen Birds Are Spy play is a lot of bursty picks, and I don't know, team fight wise, Jinx might be really good. A Shen support?
No way. Maybe Shen top Kennen Can an
No,
ADC?
it is a Shen support. It is going to be a Shen support. Shen support's really good, especially with the new... Oh, I don't know if it's good with the mana tank item, actually, but Shen support is really good, especially right now. And we see it Tristana, maybe?
Oh.
We're continuing to burst, but a somewhat more teamfight-oriented burst getting into that backline.
Interesting.
I mean, this is a lot of all-in comp. Shen, Hecarim, Tristana, the Orianna, and Kennen just there to back it up.
It might come down to the Wombo difference again, except in the favor of XRS this time.
XRising Esports. As far as Black, though, they do have a decent comp as well. It just does not compare, really. They do have a lot of CC with the Rel and the Gragas, a lot of airborns. And I think there is a chance that if the Syndra or the Xayah gets fed, they can do a lot of damage. But same on the other side. We saw what Orianna can do fed, and we can see what Tristana can do fed, especially with all of the backup that the the Tristana and Orianna have. Like, Shen is a lot of peeling for both of those champs. Same with Hecarim, and Kennen just goes all in and does his thing. He doesn't really need peeling. He peels somewhat for himself. They have a lot of CC on the side of red, and I don't really know what Black has going for them exactly, other than a lot of damage in the case they get fed.
That is true, and another thing that Queen's Gambit has as well, to add on to everything, is they either have a lot of like single lockdown. They also have a lot of disengage. Syndra with the stand aside, Gragas with his ulti, Rel being able to jump in and just single out a couple of people or even one person in general. Like, they just have a lot of that. And when Shen goes in or when anyone goes in, Urgot can do a great job just being able to fling them behind, separate them from the rest of their team. And it's like, yeah, you're going to go ahead and jump in, but now you're in the middle of four of us if we're, playing, as a team. And they still have a pretty good front line between Gragas and Rel to get through. And now you're stuck behind the Xayah, Syndra, Urgot, and that's not where you want to get. Oh, my fault.
Predictions are up, so make those predictions.
Absolutely. So you're going with the side of XRising in game number 3 here? Or
just from my draft-wise.
Yeah.
It just looks a lot better. Like, last game, Queen's Gambit did look a lot better draft-wise, but this game, I think they have a lot of chance that could work together, but it's a lot harder to pull off than I think XRising's team comp maybe.
Absolutely. No, I agree, and I am definitely about that team comp difference. So I will also agree that
it seems to be very crucial, especially in these games where their skills are so tightly matched.
Yeah, could not agree more, and it really does come out to just like synergy of the comp itself. Not that Queen's Gambit doesn't have any kind of synergy. I do like their bot lane matchup, Xayah and Rel, and if they're able to get ahead early, they have the possibility of being able to do so because both these champions are pretty much going to be waiting for the other one to engage. So is Shen going to be the first one to engage with the taunt, or is Rel going to be the first one to engage with the
Shen taunt can also be really good disengage when the Rel engages.
Exactly. So it's just like who's going to be the one that steps forward first, and then I think that's really going to dictate how the fight goes because, like you said, Rel can engage first, and Shen can just dash backwards. With the taunt.
And I do think that Tristana has a lot more engage potential than the Xayah, especially early game. So I think if she's able to follow up a good Shen taunt, then it could end kind of badly for the red or the Black bot side. Black is on red now, so I'm gonna get that mixed up more than once.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot of back and forth for this game. Early on, I would say, but as the game gets later and later and the Wombos become stronger from the side of XRising, then I would say it's going to start leading into XRising. Right, but remember that goal difference, though.
That is true.
We saw a lot of back and forth last game, and yet the comeback was real for that one. They got a lot of objectives, secured a lot of additional gold, got shutdowns, and then boom, Queen's Gambit popped right back into it. It was actually insane. And,
this being on the new patch is definitely educational for probably a lot of the audience since the patch came out just a few days ago.
Absolutely, and I want to give a few shout outs here to a few people that have followed us here recently. We have here Chad's Destiny, Lightning Jr., Head Head-ass Bob. I like that. TTV Head-ass Bob, and then Stone Poet. Thank you so much for the follows. And Soviet, thank you for the resubscribe for 10 months now in a row. Super appreciated. And don't forget our lovely host for posting up for 6 months as well with his subscription. Thank you so much, Primus. Shout out to you. And for tonight's casting as well. And then Swedish also said to drink some water because we need it. So thank you. So I'll take advantage of that for a moment.
Fair enough.
And I mean, this. I couldn't have asked for a better finals right now. I know a few of us we're competing in this league, and XRising was actually the one that took us out, and Queen's Gambit is the one that took out our host here, Primus.
Yeah. Are you guys salty?
No, not salty. All right. I don't want
do you want the other team? Do you want the team that beat you to win? Because then, like, it proves that it proves that you guys are good. Primus says he wants Black to win.
I want the best team to win, and right now it looks like both teams are looking really well. XRising did a great job of taking us out. Queen's Gambit did a great job of taking Green out. As long as Green didn't win, I was happy with that. That's really all that mattered. So thank you, Queen's Gambit. Shout out to
rivals. I guess they're more against each other than they are either of the teams that beat them.
No, we did not. There was no third place placement. It was not needed. It only matters about what is right now the finals, which is.
If you guys want, you guys can do a third place game.
No. We don't need to have all that.
It could be an unofficial third place game. Why? Are you too scared you'll lose?
All right. Well, actually, oh no, purple wins by default. So we're third. Officially, green is fourth. You guys heard it here first. All right. I'm glad we got that out of the way. So.
All right. Well, 3 minutes spectator delay. Would you say you agree with me in saying that your favor is in red, or do you think Black is going to have?
For game number 3 here,
yeah.
I am going to go with the side of XRising for comp wise, but Queen's Gambit just has a way about them of being able to pick people out. Their communication is actually immaculate. Yeah, and the comeback like that just shows you it was really, really faulty not faulty, but iffy in the beginning. They were very unsure of the combo, missing the horns. Like there's just a whole lot going wrong, and then they just started doing everything right. So. I think that they're going to carry this over to game number 3. I think they're going to have really good communication call-outs. They're going to play to the advantage or disadvantage knowing that they don't have the same wombos. So these objectives are going to have to kind of focus a little bit more.
They were good at getting the picks before. So if they are able to continually get the picks on this wombo and slowly tear it apart before it has its usage, then it could be really good.
Absolutely. And let's go ahead. Can we restart the prediction, though, for everybody? No one even did any. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to delete this one out, and we'll go ahead and start a new prediction for game number 3. Go ahead here, and it is going to be, I believe, it is XRising on blue side, and then Queen's Gambit
on the red side. Confusing as that may be.
Yeah, and we'll put it for the next 5 minutes. I know that's going to carry on over into the game when it starts, but that's okay.
These teams have been so back and forth that it doesn't matter if you get the first blood in it.
It does not matter at all. So predictions are up for game number 3, and let's go ahead here and see what you all think is going to be the winner of this game number 3 here. In the best of 5, once again, both teams are evened out at 1-1. Queen's Gambit is going to be on red side for game number 3, while XRising Esports is going to be on blue side. And we are going to be starting up here in just the next few moments. So, looking forward to that.
Do you think there's going to be an invade in this game?
Okay, I was hoping you would ask that, and I definitely hope to see some kind of invade. I mean, we have Shentons, we got railed up, engages. I know there's not a whole lot of CC from either side, so I don't expect to see any, but I would love to see at least one invade.
You love your invades.
I do.
And you know what I'm a lover of? Braum. And you know who doesn't play Braum? Everybody. And it makes me sad.
I'm sure you'll find your Braum duo cross-hearted lover someday.
That's true. only one day. But for now, I'll stick with my electrocute Namis. We'll see.
It's good, I'm telling you.
I'm not doubting that. I think it's gonna be awesome. Who do you like to mix that up with? Like, do you go Vayne, Lucian? Like, who's your?
It's really good with Lucian. I don't usually play it with too many other ADCs.
Okay, understandable.
Because it's still up to debate whether you go Airy or Electrocute, since Airy does have a lot of the runes that you want on Nami, as far as the rest of the rune page goes. But it looks like it might just be a 5-point tier disappointment.
Yeah, and that's okay.
You'll get that action in the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's really where it's going to start picking up. They're going to make up for their lack of invades with hella fighting.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
I'm sure they're hearing you right now and are just ready to start those fights.
100%.
As soon as they get out of the buffs.
And let's see. Were we also able to fix that audio? I don't know. That's what I was hoping. I hope we fix the audio. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got some audio action, I think.
Yay!
In game one, I can't really tell because my game is still playing. It's throwing me off. But anyways, everyone's playing it safe. Everyone's being boring for the first minute and a half, which is understandable. I'm not arguing about that. It just doesn't really give us a whole lot to talk about. But new items, new gameplays, new dragons. How?
Yeah, I wonder if there'll be a different soul.
Ooh, I hope
we have not seen one of the new ones yet.
Have you seen Chemtech Dragon?
There was one the first game of this series that wasn't streamed, but I did not see it. It was taken before I was really watching.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, it's definitely my favorite one out of all the.
Yeah, the revive.
So the revive is awesome, along with the extra damage for people that are greater max health than you. I believe it's 5%. So it's like having a built-in more DOMs. It's awesome. And definitely helpful for tanks, so they're making up for a lot. And Ocapio and Captain Ryu definitely doing a lot of trading here.
Getting back and forth. Our first drag is a normal drag, the ocean drag, so there's a chance we see one of the new souls.
Excellent. I like these odds so far. And keep on sending out your predictions. It's going to be open for another minute here. We have a nice engage from Birds or Spies as they hit level 2 first. They are going to go on to Queen. The Queen's going to be forced to back off. Bomb does go off and does push them off of the rest of that farm, though.
Rel can't do too much there. W not able to protect her ADC as much as she might wish it would.
Yeah, I don't know who's more useless at level 1, whether it's Rel or Alistar. It's very close between the two of them.
Stun landing onto Cappy.
Yep, getting that electrocute proc. Nice early damage coming in from Captain Ryu there. I do like to see that. Syndra's one of those just mid laners that you hate to go up against if you're going up against a really good one. Like, there's certain ones that are just manageable. After a while, she's just not manageable no more. She just one-shots you.
No, she is definitely a burst mage.
Absolutely.
And a lot of different ways of burst.
100%. And Lupul's going to go ahead and engage. Misses the taunt, unfortunately, there. Ghost TP is going to go ahead and dash in as well. Lupul is going to try to get as much as he can. The Queen very low. The Ignite is off, but no, she is going to go ahead and live. Very nice.
If the taunt hit there, though.
Yeah. That taunt would have landed, would have been a different story, and First Blood would go on over to XRising, but hanging on by just a thread. She's going to take her wins, though, and just leave. She knows that Tristana has... Oh, no, she is not going to back. She's like, I'm not giving up this farm. You will not move me from my tower. So let's see. The dive is going to go ahead and come through. The flash taunt underneath the tower. Oh, very nice for stopping.
There's blood onto Rel.
That's unbelievable. Great job from Ghost for getting the stun off. And I don't know why the Queen's not playing as far back. Doesn't matter, though. Yep, trade for trade. So I like that. They are able to pick up
it did not end as much in Red's favor as they might thought it would have.
What a great stun in the middle of that rocket jump. Coming to get onto Bojo Spies there. Ocapia, though, getting a little bit of damage taken from Dutana. Dutana forced to flash. Hecarim is there doing lots of good damage, but not enough mana on Ocapia to follow up, and he is going to go ahead and walk out of there. Did
get the flash though from Gitano. Very nice look, and lots of action all over. And here we go. Lots of bursty action coming from
that
Captain
electrocute.
onto Capio. And
Yeah, just lots of electrocute procs. How much damage have they gotten off that so far? Let's take a look. You know what? I'm going to find out right now. Give me one quick moment.
Alright, you do that. It's like Techi is winning in the top lane by quite a bit. Well, I mean, they have similar CS, but the health bars are a little different. So it's surprising that Ratsu's able to keep up, but he is sacrificing his health for that, no doubt.
Absolutely, and I mean, as long as you're not dying and still maintaining, farm between both of the champions, that's a complete victory. Having 28% health is not a fun time, obviously, and I'm sure Ratsu's like, please gank me as quickly as possible. But we haven't seen a whole lot of action as of yet coming in from any of the junglers.
No, we really haven't. They just had that little clash mid lane, but that's about it.
Yep, just a little exert your dominance and then back off and back to farming everyone goes. So, cannot argue with that. And here we go.
Techi looking to get a pick, though, it looks like. No, never mind. I thought he was going to engage, though.
Getting those little autos off. Every poke is a poke, especially this early in the game.
He's stepping up a little bit. Oh, nice early dragon that was going to get picked up.
Yeah, sneaking it.
This kind of Queen's Gambit, it looks like. So I do like that. And
we do see our second dragon will be a Hextech drag, so no Hextech soul this game. Still have a chance for Chemtech, but...
Yeah, I was like, it could still be Chemtech. Hextech is not...
It's not terrible. It's not like it's like a Cloud Drake or anything, you know what I mean? So,
it's definitely good.
I just want to see the new stuff.
That's true.
But I hope it's Chemtech. That would be fun. Oh, here's going to engage there. WG, though, to follow up. Very nicely done. And Ratsu's going to get taken out by WG.
Yeah, and that ult was used by Urgot as well. So, Ratsu using the ult without really being able to get much damage off.
Yeah, I would have just held on to that because he's going to show back up in the lane, but he's not going to be able to secure anything. And here we go. Lupo's going to go ahead and engage, though, on the Ghost, it looks like. Ghost is going to go ahead and follow up as well. Very nice. Virgil Spot's going to hop onto the backline, but not enough damage. Misses the bomb, unfortunately.
No.
Tries the rocket jump right back on out of there. Damage is so close. Virgil Spot is able to get away. Lupo is going to go ahead and get stopped, though. The Rel stun is going to pop through as well.
Knight and the damage coming in from there.
It is so close.
Still Queen holding on by a thread once again.
She really is.
The dive.
I gotta say, Ghost is doing a lot here. Hurts our spies. I don't know if you want to go for this one.
I was like, they have the vision, but I don't know if they... Oh, they do know that. Because they have the vision ward inside the bush there. Couldn't exactly see everything, but...
And Rel has that stun. That immediate stun is going to be really hard to get a kill, especially with that health bar.
Very true, and teleport being used by Techi onto the top side there.
Doesn't want any plates going over, keeping that lead.
Oh, the heal's going to go ahead and go through. Let's see. Alright, Tower's going to go ahead and focus down Ghost, so it doesn't matter. It's going to be a 3v2 situation here very soon. I like the tenacity. I like what's there, but it's not enough. Unfortunately, the kill does go on over to Lupo, though, but WG's going to follow him to get the kill off onto the Queen.
Birds are spots, getting no skills, but also no deaths in that situation, so can't say it was the worst. Yeah.
Looking great. I like
they just keep trying to dive. Yeah, the dives just aren't working out, and they're just not at the right times either. Like, you can't dive into a Rel really, and you can't dive in without knowing where the enemy team is. Although now that they do know where the enemy team is, they are going to take that rift. Black is really good at taking early objectives.
Yeah, they have a really good focus when it comes to those. They, like you said, took the first dragon. Now they're taking the Rift Herald. Like, they're doing a fantastic job macro-wise so far on the map. CS, though, once again, they're falling behind a little bit in almost every single lane there. But overall, they're doing pretty well. And WG...
WG catching out Ryu. They were supposed to be the one catching out.
But now he's getting himself caught out in a 3v1 situation. Capio coming down from the bot side, though. Very nice. Captain Ryu is looking pretty low on health. Urgot's going to go ahead. Miss the ultimate, unfortunately. Nice shockwave comes through. Doesn't think it's a kill on to Ghost TP. Capio is going to go down, though. They're trying to step up, it looks like. Virgil Spot's going to go ahead and probably get a solo kill. Rocket jumps forward again to get the reset and down. Oh! Great! What fun! That was insane!
Yeah, that is coming back popping. Birds are spies.
Insane!
Great
You are not
shot from the Queen. That was very well played. 1 for 1. If you're going down, I'm taking you with me.
It was a solo kill, but for both ADCs.
That was a good look. Someone clipped that. That was fantastic for both people there. And here we go. Tiffany's going to go ahead and re-engage, though. Pops the ultimate as well. Ratsu able to dodge most of it, though. Very nice.
Yeah.
And the shield
Tachi running into the bush, just not hitting those last rocks on it.
And missing the shuriken as well. Kind of unfortunate. But forces him to back up. Doesn't have teleport available, so he is going to be able to push this up and maybe get a few tower plates as well. So not too bad for Techi. Still ahead by 20 farm overall. Hasn't given up any kills. So, doing pretty well in lane overall. WG, I like how there's a wider spread of kills, though, on this in this game compared to the last game.
Yeah.
So that is definitely
all over the
both sides. And Dragon's going to be up in 30 seconds. And what did you say about those monks? Oh, it's Hextech. Okay, so Hextech Drake is going to be the next one here. So,
trying to get vision on it. Don't want that. Don't want to lose the vision wars, especially since that early Drake was taken last time. They just are not ready. That one just gets taken under their nose almost every game.
Both top laners also don't have teleport available, so they won't be here for this dragon fight. And
it looks like
rocket jump out of it.
San's gonna rocket jump out, and they're not gonna smite that scuttle, knowing that drag is up.
That is true. Okay, Vol's gonna go ahead and pick that up. Lupo's gonna go ahead and engage well with the time. Very nice Rel engage as well. Pops the ultimate. W's gonna go ahead and ulti onto the backline as well. Queen looking really
good. A 3% shot.
Oh my god, that's going to be 2 members down, 3 members down almost. Let's see
looking for the third.
Pick it up. And they are going for it all the way underneath tower. Yes, Cappy's going to pick up the 3rd kill.
And could it be an across the map ace?
Oh my god, could it? Oh wow, Ratsu coming back with a lot of return damage though. Onto Techi, did pop the ultimate, but was not able to go and get the execute off, unfortunately. Techi's going to go and
the
ultimate as well.
And across the map. Ace. Wait, actually, I don't know if Cinder ever died, but a lot of deaths happening on the side of red.
No, 4 kills.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. These wombos are just coming in clutch all throughout. I mean, every single time. Like you said, it's going to be a wombo difference for this game. And Captain Ryu doing a great job roaming. Pops the ultimate still with a sliver of health. Unbelievable. Shen also here to save the day just in case. Just great job. Great job from XRising. That was unbelievable. I know the indicators on the stream are the other way around, but that's okay. I apologize. Queen's Gambit is on the side of red, and XRising is on the side of blue this game so far. That is okay.
Looks like it is going to be an Infernal Soul, so nothing no one hates, but also nothing no one's gonna love, since I really wanted those new ones. But it's okay.
True. I'm not nearly as excited.
Oh, WG. Prop from the Predator.
Such a good jungler WG is, and he's going to take advantage of you overstepping every day of the week. So please keep doing it. And there is no wards being placed at all from the side of Queen's Gambit. Lots of vision control from XRising. But
the wards are just not happening. Especially look at WG's vision compared to Gintana's vision. It's literally double.
4 vision wards on the map right now from the side of XRising. That's so good. Looks like both Teams of Queen are going to go ahead and look for an engage throw on to Burger Spies. They are going to go ahead and pick up that kill. Lupo's the next one to go ahead and get taken down. Are they going to be going for it? No! Misses the stun from Captain Ryu.
They cannot go that far in.
They definitely don't have the tankiness yet to go ahead and fully engage to that, but they are
4 people bought teleport used. I think it was a very good look by Black, and they were able to pick up Bird's Our Spy.
Let's see here. WG is going to go ahead and get slowed down, though. And here comes Techi coming from the back line. Very nice from Garagus, though, to go ahead and get the disengage off.
And a very good ult by Queen.
Oh, Lupo missing the time and just getting burst immediately.
Yeah, the Queen completely dodging the Hecarim ult this time, using their ult successfully.
Seriously.
And getting the kill off it as well, so no complaints there.
Absolutely not. No complaints at all. I mean, Queen's Gambit, like we said, they're not out of this. I know the Wombos are coming in really good for XRising, but Queen's Gambit has been doing a very phenomenal job over this series so far. And, I mean, hey, they made it to finals for a reason. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and look at these turrets. First and second turret being taken by Queen. Like, they got they were kind of behind, and they are still a little behind in kills, but they got that turret gold, and they're not that behind in golds.
Yep, and here we go. Techi engaging once again on the Ratsu. Doesn't have any ultimate though, and Ratsu is going to be forced to back up. And yeah, they're very nice. I mean, I cannot complain about Queen's Gambit's like macro play. It's been immaculate from game 2 onward. Game 1 was also really good. Very, very back and forth game 1. Once again, I wish y'all could have seen that one. It was crazy. But seriously, from game 2 forward, like Queen has just done a great job just securing these dragons, securing rifts, and like just keeping XRising like just second guessing themselves all over the map and forcing them to split. It's fantastic. And let's see here. The second rift scuttle is going to be up. No, this is the first one.
A bit of contesting. No, it is not the first one. Black got the first one. Put it in.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So Lupo's gonna go ahead and dash inwards there. Very nice. Heckin's gonna go ahead and engage onto the backline. Captain Ryu getting real low and down. He goes. Okapi's gonna go ahead and pick up that one. Ghost now left alone in the middle of it. Does get a stun off, but to no avail, only to keep her alive for just a moment longer.
Double kill. These Oriannas just picking up all the kills. The Shockwave's doing so much damage. The Shockwaves by Cappy have been really good as well. First the 3-person Shockwave and now the 2-person Shockwave, definitely being a help for these team members.
Absolutely. I mean, Captain did a great job on Orianna. Now Okapi is going to be picking up great Shockwaves, great everything on Orianna. It might just be an Orianna diff, and we could see Orianna possibly banned out from this point forward. Like, if you can't have her, I can't have her. And,
I know. There's just so many prio bans for both of these teams.
Yeah. It's like kind of
especially because Orianna was picking first base.
That's true. Hecken was the first pick, I believe, for the side of XRising, and then following right behind that was Orianna. So they knew exactly what they were going to be doing. 6 seconds. Right, and this is the start of the Soul, which is going to be infernal this game, like you had stated earlier here. And Queen's going to go ahead and start that up. They don't have Kennen and they don't have Ori. It looks like they're just going to be giving it up right now. Oh no, WG's going to go ahead and engage the logo.
A little bit too late.
A giant 400 gold bounty, so 700 gold in total to the Queen. Oh,
yeah,
no.
this Aya is not where you want that bounty. He was gonna go for the drag steal, but he went in a little too late since he had no vision. Yeah, he did pull 3 drag steals in the first game, so I can't say his grounds are unfounded, but
that is true. Okapi had a really good look at the like a quadruple stun. They really wanted to hit it, but there wasn't a whole lot of follow-up from anybody, so he didn't want to waste it. Oh yeah, like they're just waiting on it right now. Okay, he's gonna go. Oh no! Okapi is gonna force the flash as well. Does get the barrier off. The Queen's gonna go ahead and get the rake and the ulti up, but it's not gonna be enough. Flashes forward to get Okapi, misses the the Q. Unfortunately, but it doesn't matter.
So much is being used,
I love it so much. And here comes WG's gonna go ahead and ulti onto the backline. E underneath tower. Is it gonna be enough? The Queen's holding on, but not enough. She is down to WG. And they are
that red buff
at a sliver of health.
Oh, not even red buff.
No. It what was that? I think it was an ignite, but then it was probably the W from Heckram.
Oh yeah.
That kind of did the last little bit.
And the entire time Kenna was split pushing, so it wasn't all for nothing either. They got the kill on the Orianna, which is a big bounty, but the Kennen split pushing, almost getting that top turret, is what they need, since turrets is what red is lacking in this game.
That's true. And this game is relatively close. You know, it's not just so much about kill deaths. You know, 14-9 in terms of kill death, and it is in the favor of XRising right now.
Look at all the awards in the dragon pit. I'm sorry. That is a big award.
That is. Are those the zombie? Let me go take a look at that real quick. What is that? No,
One
we
of them
have.
just expired.
Yeah, it's like a zombie ward and
a big collection.
A lot of. Yeah. What do we?
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? I just hear the Ariel mermaid song.
She's collecting words.
Yep. Immediately brings up Disney.
And let's see here. All right, no one's looking to really get towards that Baron vision. I mean, they picked up the scuttle, but other than that, not really a whole lot of priority around the Baron. And,
Birds are spies, looking to knock down that bottom tower.
I don't. Yeah, they're like, you know, I don't want to overstay. I like the Spidey senses going off, you know, backing off from there. You know, Cinder was just around the corner, but you never know who else is going to be there. Plus, Shen can show up at any point in time. I know he's not available with his ultimate right now, but you know they don't know that for certain. So you know, play it safe, take your wins and back off. I like the looks here from Burger Spies with that.
Yeah.
And we might have a pickoff here in the mid lane. I know Shen is just around the corner just in case, but it is a 3v2 if that was, but they are gonna just not do that. And they might make the run over to Baron. Hopefully.
They may. They do have a lot of the pressure mid, and there's not too much vision. They do. Red side does have the scuttle though, which might make it a little bit difficult. Scuttle just expired though. Cinder is bot lane though, but she does have TP up, so.
Well, Hecarim is also in the bot lane, so this might actually be a look for Queen's Gambit. Knowing that Hecarim is in the bot lane, they could possibly be going for it right now. No, they're not going to go ahead. The mobility on Hecarim is just too great.
Yeah, that Predator already too far.
Yeah, he was there. Now he's in mid. It's like, all right, never mind. We have Ratsu going in and trying to push up the top lane with 2 members from XRising though to get answer. We have Tetsu and we have Loophole here. Shannon's going to go ahead and get the taunt. Oh, doesn't get the taunt off. Actually forces the flash to the dash as well. Tetsu already used the ultimate, so the stun is not going to land, unfortunately. Oh, doesn't pick it up. He uses the lightning.
Oh, there's the stun.
Oh, no. The stun isn't going to land. His stun is a little bit short.
On the chase.
Teleport now being used by Captain Rylionn. The rest of Queen's Gambit is following up. It's going to now go from a 2v1 to a 3v4 for Queen's Gambit. And now everyone's there. Persana's going to go and stay.
Backing out.
Yep.
The flash is being pulled out from both top laners. Ratsus is really good. Teki almost was able to catch up, but the Urgot dash is just keeping him barely out of reach.
Yeah.
Drag coming up in 30 seconds, and there were a lot of people top.
There was a lot of people, a lot of things used top lane as well. I mean, a lot of flashes, a lot of dashes, but no kills were picked up.
It's not being used.
He has another one up in just a couple of seconds, so will be available and ready for that. Lots of vision though coming in from Queen's Gambit, so they will see any kind of engage possibility. They're going to go ahead and try clearing that out though right before this comes up. It looks like they're going to burst it down in the meantime. Double vision ward in that dragon pit.
Yeah.
Love the commitment. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and start the dragon
pit
as
well.
So you know what, Urgot? Just not you in particular. I don't like you. And,
the main
inside. I very much like that, but doesn't matter. Rose's going to stop disengage.
And we thought they had the combo.
Yeah, they did, but Wombo coming in from Queen's Gambit. Absolutely.
Along with that Ratsu, the Ratsu Rel ult was unbelievable, getting so much damage down at once.
It happened so quick, I couldn't even say it fast enough. It just was like up, in, everyone literally died at once. Like, it was just like, oh my god.
Okay, well, that's going to be a free dragon and a free baron now. That put them on soul point. It's going to be Infernal Soul in the next couple of minutes here, and a nice baron going on over to Queen's Gambit.
Wonderful outplay. Wow, we underestimated that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you know, this is exactly how we saw Green fall to Black team here, and XRising, you know, 0-3 my team. So I'm just very surprised to see the constant back and forth right now for both these top tier teams. I'm not gonna lie, like they are just having at it. Who can get the combo off quick enough now is really what it comes down to.
I mean, Hecarim did get his ult off, but just not enough follow-up immediately. Like Swedish is saying in the chat, if Orianna were to put the ball on him and have gotten an ult in there, that would have been, like, amazing. But just not having any follow-up on such a good engage is really unfortunate. It's like, Rylionn looking for something here.
Oh, we got hitting the ulti though on Burger's Flies. Yep, forced a rocket jump and flash out of there. Does get away, so an ulti for a flash, I'll take that any day.
Yeah, but they also got the turret there, so flash for turret.
True.
Maybe not the best trade, but definitely turret is a turret. We take those.
It is only the second turret for the side of XRising, so
yeah, they do have the top turret and mid turret low though. So if they get far enough behind to get those objective bounties, and then they just tap up the turrets.
That is very true. That comeback ult, though, is a huge game changer for all the you new folks who have not played in the new patch as of yet, because it just recently came out. Yeah, definitely we saw the game kind of lean in the favor of XRising early on, and then Queen's Gambit came right back and we could possibly see that happen. But Queen's Gambit right now is taking their lead and rolling with it. Titano's going to go ahead and dash, force the flash from Ocapio. Those did use the ultimate. Oh, the stun just falls a little bit short, and they are going to take tier 2 mid tower, though, from the side of XRising. Yeah, and the Baron it's such a great sieging tool, as we all know, but they are just able to keep them at bay. Like, there is not a whole lot of tankiness coming in from the side of XRising right now. And here we go, right underneath their own tower, got the Queen, and also got Shen as well. Oh, Tetchy's going to be by himself right now. He's going to get a nice 5-man stun, though. Lots of action. Almost gets the Queen down, but not enough.
It will not be enough. They're just going in one at a time. It's not what they're coming to do. It was such a good ult. They just have no follow-up. WD trying to look for it.
He's looking for the Queen, but not enough damage, like you said. They are going one at a time. Bird just flies by the last remaining one before the official team gap ace, and he's going to go ahead and back off from there. They're going to pick up that bottom tier 3 tower along with the in-hid, and possibly even close this one out. They're going to be dead. It's going to be a 3v5 situation for the next couple of seconds here, but the Queen looking really low. Nice hunt underneath tower, focusing on 2B Ratsu, I believe that the tower is. Rupal is getting really low, though. Looks like Burger Fly is forced to jump out of there. Does get a lot of good damage on the Ratsu. Ulti them back just to stop him, but that is not going to do anything. Still, all members are alive.
We're off. They're looking for the end.
They're getting really low. Ratsu looking to try to end it, but it's not going to be enough. He's the only one there. Captain Rylionn now looking to get something down. Sonya's another one. Shut
down. Shut down.
Jab. Ace. What happened? Why did they just either all commit or all back off? How unfortunate. We saw a lot of gold map transferred on over.
And they do have those bounties on those turrets. So getting that mid turret there, getting that top turret, it's going to be very influential for the rest of this game. If they can get items and catch back up into this game, I don't know. They don't have any Nexus turrets, but you don't need Nexus turrets if you can get theirs. There's one bounty turret popping into the pockets. 250 gold split through the team.
Yeah, not terrible. Not the best, you know. Other team was always getting 300 last game. This game's like, no. 250 for you.
It's not that far ahead, I guess. We do see the Orianna and the Cannon having bounties, so they do not want to give those away like the bounties that Black had just handed to them. Orianna backing 9 minutes before.
And right as soon as this Dragon's gonna be, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, right before Dragon's gonna come up, I mean, they might be forced to just give it up. Okay, teleport does come back. Flash forward from Ghost TP though. On to them. That's gonna be Tristana down. Lupul's the next one. Is it gonna be enough? Oh, barely, but it's like
it's not dead. And a lot of their engage was used there. Gragas ult, Xayah ult, and Rel ult were all used just to kill Birds Are Spies. So they do have a really good chance here.
Oh my god, Blue Team's gonna get
WD finally pulling through. Wow. Taking that Infernal Drag. But they are going to try and maybe look to end here since they were able to kill so many of the members.
Very true. Tetchy's going to try to do what he can to go ahead and stop Ratsu from engaging, but this Urgot is just so big. Titano's going to go ahead and follow up as well. That's 4 members down now from the side of XRising. They are just too big.
Black is going to try and look for this end here. Orianna and Tristana are the only ones up.
Oh, Ratsu is gonna. Oh my god, no,
Ratsu
not
popped.
enough.
Cappy, probably not gonna be able to do enough damage to prevent this end. Tana, stop watching, and Black will get this 3rd game.
Unbelievable. I mean, so many absolute highlight plays from both teams, and XRising did everything they could to stay in that one, but Queen's Gambit, they combo 2nd game in a row with the combos. Like, they know what to do. They're executing so well. Like, they are playing like final team right now. My face is frozen inside the stream, but that's how my face was literally the whole game. It was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And it was just such a great 3rd game. And the winners, though, overall, is going to be on over to Queen's Gambit there. And Titano, you can have that as a poster any day of the week.
If we look at damage, I mean, surprisingly, Urgot did the most damage for Black, but in the team, the most damage in the game was done by Cappy on the Orianna, and Kennen following up with a close second. So, yeah, it was definitely a very close game in a lot of different ways. I think Black just was a lot better at taking those objectives from the rifts to the dragons and especially the turrets.
Yeah, they've done a phenomenal job securing early objectives, securing the first, Rift Herald, securing first tower. I don't know if they got first blood or not. Quote me if I'm wrong, but I think that went to XRising for this game at least. But
no, it went to the Rel with the turret dive.
That's right. You're completely correct. So right from the get-go, they came out. Came out swinging. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get the lobby ready here for game number 4. Right now, Queen's Gambit is leading the charge in this series of best of 5, 2-1. XRising looking so good throughout all of these, just having a hard time just closing out these games, though, unfortunately. And it's all about, they had the wombos this time. I just don't know what happened. Like, they just got out womboed at the very end. I'm not sure.
I guess they must have. I mean, the Rel and the Xayah wombo was just. I think it's more difficult to execute than like the Hecarim Orianna or any of the other ones, but they executed it and it worked out.
Phenomenally. Like, that's all you really need. And let's see what side everyone's going to be starting up here. And shout out to Zombies1234. Thank you so very much for the beer compliment, my friend. And just for that, you get a sub. And thank you. Beer compliments. And that's not for everybody. It just happens every once in a while. But let's see what happens.
Black wins.
You heard our wonderful host. He said if Black wins the next game, he's gifting himself 5 subs. Oh, I'm holding you to that, man.
Ooh.
I'm holding you to that. And if Red wins the next one, I'll do Red side. If Red wins the next game, I'll give 5 subs because I want a game number 5.
So no matter
caster.
what, 5 subs.
I'm a greedy caster. I want game 5. Let's go. And let's hope. Let's see here. It looks like we're going to be having red on blue side and black on red side for game number 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
I think.
Oh no, WG is actually going to be going.
Yeah, I think red wants red side. So.
Yep, red wants red side, black is blue side again. Okay, that's what we are going with. Very nice. Yes, yes, please change the icons when you can, my friend. Oh, okay. But yes, let's go ahead and we'll get the spectator up. And let's see. Oh, yes, my apologies.
So yeah, what do you think were the biggest problems that game that they might need to ban out this game?
Orianna.
Orianna was on the losing team.
I get it, but she was still a huge problem. It was a little bit shaky there momentarily. So it definitely was. I think Orianna is a really good one, but after last game and seeing, I mean, Black played a completely different comp this time, so you can't even say what's a priority. The Rel is a consistency though. Like, they are doing a fantastic job.
I think a Rel ban could be really good. I don't know what else Ghost TP plays because they've only been playing Rel these games, but Rel is playing a lot of these team fights very well, setting up for both the Xayah and the MF ults and the Orianna ults, setting up well for everything, and I do not think that they're getting enough credit, Ghost TP. Right. In my opinion, the MVP of Black.
Okay. MVP of Black is going to be Okapi? Oh, I'm sorry, not Okapi, Ghost? I messed that up completely.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, there's definitely a lot of good stuff coming from Black, and I can imagine their shot caller is doing very well as well, shot calling these games.
I mean, for me, it's a mixture between it's so difficult to like really say like one specific thing, but I would agree with you 100% saying Ghost is been immaculate. And my apologies, draft has started as well for game number 3. They are not slowing down at all. They are ready to hop into this. And XRising Esports, starting on red side, is going to be having the Nocturne, Rel, and Hecarim ban. They said, Rel, been in too many games, not having you this time. And coming in for Queen's Gambit, they want to get rid of the Vayne, the Morgana, and the Trundle. So sticking with the same consistent bans, can't argue with that. And the first pick coming in from Queen's Gambit is going to be Vi. For Gitano. We did see some successful Vi ganks coming in game number 1 as Vi. I know y'all didn't see game number 1, but definitely played a huge component in getting into the back line. And, if that's what they're very comfortable with, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, in my opinion.
It looks like Vladimir is being hovered for, I assume, Cappy. I have seen Cappy on him a few times.
Absolutely.
Vladimir is picked, so first pick mid lane for red. Seeing if they'll pick their bot lane here or maybe some other lanes.
I like the variety of champions being picked. Overall.
Yeah, it is not like the same champs.
It's not like my team. It's like, okay, I'm picking Kai'Sa. Okay, I'm picking Kai'Sa. Oh, they banned Kai'Sa. Okay, I'm picking Caitlyn.
We see Leona MF. Another lethal combo.
Fantastic combo. The Queen on MF in general, able to pick that up. Like, she is a monster with that champion. Absolute beast mode.
You see WP on Xin Zhao, which I think could be really good for his playing style.
Oh, yes. And that's going to disrupt the Misfortune ulti and their Wombo a little bit here. I know what they're trying to go for. The Leona Misfortune, possibly even pulling out a... Orianna's not banned as of yet, but she's also not picked.
She's not been picked, and there will be bans here. So let's see if either side is going to ban this one.
I mean, like you said, Orianna was on the losing team last time, so Captain Ryu, Okapi, even though they had that. But they did pick up Vlad this game, so they are not even looking for the Orianna. Caitlyn.
Yeah, Kate, man.
Why is Caitlyn's face so zoomed in? You see that? Why is her head so big?
It's different because they changed her. The VPX update.
Zoom her out, though, League. What is that? Do her some justice.
There is an Orianna ban and a Jhin ban. Banning out Birds Are Spies. Rather than Techie, which I can't blame him. Techie seems to have such a large pool.
Yeah, you can't. It's like, we're not even going to worry about that. Jhin, though, versus the Lucian, I'm surprised that they prioritized that.
Oh, and it looks like they're taking the Xayah this time. So, see if they can do as good as Queen did on that Xayah. Maybe even better. We'll have to find out.
I do like that look, 100%. Let's see.
Diana pick, I assume, for the mid laner. I don't know if they could go in jungle if you have a Vi there.
I have seen Vi mid, though. That is a possibility.
Alright, well, heck me, it's Vi mid and it's Diana jungle, I guess.
That would be awesome. But no, I think Gitano's going to go ahead and stick with the Vi. And then Yorick being the final pick here for Queen's Gambit in the top lane. So he's pretty much, I'm assuming, going to be sticking to the split pushing variety.
He has been doing that pretty well.
Yeah.
Looks like Aurelia into the Yorick.
Ooh.
It's going to be pretty good, I think.
I do agree with that. I mean, being able to queue to every single one of those gremlins is going to be very helpful for Aurelia.
I think they might have overlooked that.
Yeah, just a little bit. So that's going to be an issue.
Because if this Aurelia is going to get fed, and we saw it in the first game, Techie was on Aurelia and did pretty well on it. A lot of lifesteal, just sitting in those fights for as long as possible. So Aurelia getting fed into a Yorick potentially, because that is going to be a very hard matchup for Ratsu. We'll have to see how it plays out.
Very true. And we have another Redeem Water here from Swedish. You are a god, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Awesome. And let's see here. Nautilus is obviously Primus's most favored support champion. And such a pain to going up against. So it is nice to see some Nautilus play here, coming in from the side of XRising here. And he said Ratsu wanted this, so...
Yes, we'll see how it turns out. Prediction is starting. You got 5 minutes to get those points in. Will this be the end of the series? Will Black win, or will we see Red and take this to a 5th game? I don't know. I feel so lost. They're just so back and forth. Like, I do think Black has been playing these team fights a lot better, but if like Red is able to win 1 or 2 team fights, then it's just like the game, because I do think Red has the ability to win the team fights. They have a lot of the mechanics required. I think, honestly, I think Black has the better shot calling and team synergy, and I think Red has better individual mechanics.
That is true.
I think it's just up to whatever wins the fight. Whether, I think it's who makes the mistake. Like, if Black makes a mistake in their shot calling or someone gets caught out, then that could be the ending of the game for them. But if Red is making a mistake by jumping into some of Black's engages, like they have previously, just giving them the lineup, then it could go the other way.
That is true. I mean, they do a fantastic job of capitalizing on each other's oversteps. We saw a lot of engages coming in from Shen. So from Lupul to try to get those taunts and just barely missing those, and and that definitely cost him a lot of the fights there, which eventually led to Queen's Gambit taking the victory. So it is going to be up to Nautilus to really capitalize on these engages, and if he's hitting a hook, you better be sure that he wants to hit that, because once you're in, you're in.
Yeah.
And I definitely, and that's another great point also being brought up in chat. Techi is an Irelia god. I mean, fantastic Irelia player. We saw that in game number 1 coming up against the set as well. Or no. Was it?
I think Black is saying that they're a one-trick Irelia, and that Techi's Irelia isn't that good from what they've seen. So we'll have to see if Techi will prove them correct or incorrect in this game, seeing if the one trick will beat the one trick on their own champ.
Thank you for clarifying, because I read incorrectly. I just glanced over at it. I was like, oh, okay, so we haven't... And never mind. So Techi's actually being called out, so he has to prove himself now. Compared to Ratsu. Can't argue with that. But it is going to be interesting to see the Jorja go into the Irelia, like we said, being able to keep each of the gremlins and really get rid of a major component of Yorik's kit there is going to be a challenge, especially early on. But overall, I would have to give this to XRising once again. I'm going to go ahead and put my gap points where my mouth is, and go ahead and bet on them here. But I definitely think this is in the favor of XRising. I like their scaling. I like the Vlad. I like WG's pick on Zinzao. We've seen what he has the capability of doing. And now Zaya on Birds of Spy, so he's going to be able to have that huge disengage, especially out of a Leona. That is going to be a huge factor, post level 6. Pre-level 6, though, I'm going to go with Queen's Gambit. Their engage is just phenomenal. Their lockdown is great, and they have a ton of CC. Let's just see if they're able to go ahead and do that. And remember, once again, if Queen's Gambit, if Black wins this game, our lovely host is going to go ahead and sub 10 whole subs. It's unreal.
You're doubling his subs.
I don't know. He's subbing 5. He's going to go ahead and give 5 subs. And then if XRising, if Team Red goes ahead and does this, I will be going ahead and doing 5 subs of my own. But that's not the reason why. Right. I got you. Well, this is going to be game number 4, though. Once again, XRising is down 1-2. Queen Gambit is up 2 games right now in this best of 5 series, and yeah, let's see if they're able to close this one out up in one fell swoop, and if not, then on to game number 5. But I do like. I'm also surprised we haven't seen a lot of new champions being played. No Vex. We haven't seen anybody, actually. We haven't even seen a lot of whole new items or masteries or anything like that being utilized. Did I see Lethal Tempo? I don't even think I've seen a Lethal Tempo yet, which is completely overpowered right now on almost every single ADC. But I am very unsure if we even seen one of those this game. I mean, I've seen a lot of Press the Attacks, Stark Harvest, things like that.
Well, they still need a bit of time to experiment with all the stuff. Has
True.
only been out for a few days, so I think they're just sticking with what they know because it's a bit safer than some of the stuff that they do not know yet.
True. And Zaya's gonna go Ari? Absolutely. 100%. That is the new meta, I've heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zaya had lethal last game. That's why it's being brought up. So
Gotcha. Okay. I couldn't remember
will
if she
see
did or
if
not.
they follow the meta or not. But I mean, they didn't go airy, but they sure played very well. Queen did. Apparently, you don't need the right runes to beat really hard.
That is true. That is true. But I mean, electrocute Nami once again. You've piqued my interest. I'm not gonna stop thinking about it till it happens. I'm just letting you know right now. It's like seems interesting. So let's go ahead here. Game number 3 will be starting in the next few moments. Once again, shout out to our lovely host for this evening, Primus. Thank you so much for taking this responsibility. I know it was a little bit weird in the beginning, but we figured it all out. Thank you to everyone who is actually tuned in here tonight and who is viewing our finals for our Silver League. So shout out to all of the viewers out there doing so as well. Thank you so much for your support. We greatly appreciate you all.
Getting into the game here.
Yeah, game. Ooh, nice skins on everybody too. Love to see that.
Very pretty skins. I love Elderwood Zaya.
It is such a nice skin.
Battle Queen Diana and Ruin Misfortune. There's so many good ones. All right, well.
So many absolute bangers. I love them.
Astro Nautilus is not kind of a sucky skin. I don't know.
What? Can people apply for caster? Yeah, go ahead and go on our Discord link and get in there. I'm in charge of the Twitch team. We're going to be doing a whole revamp here soon. So if you would like to try, just shoot me a message and we'll work something out. That is no problem at all.
Yeah, and it's always good to get some practice in with the league because there are a lot of casting opportunities within these games. But no invade. They just don't like you today, Ryan.
They don't. They know I'm casting, and they're just they got my heart. They got my heart. Hit.
All right.
All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to pause our game so I don't look ahead for right now. But sorry about that. We'll go ahead and a little bit of technical difficulties here for game number 4, but that is all right. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. We can figure this out. Hold on. Nope. I'll share my screen. You can just look at mine.
Yeah.
I will do the hosting, quote unquote, for this game for right now. So go ahead, share my League of Legends.
What time are you at?
I am. Hold on one moment. I'm at 56 seconds. Is why I paused it at. Let me know whenever you're good, and I will go ahead and start it from there, my good friend.
I am good whenever.
Right. So just set it up to where, where you can see our Discord chat instead. So we can see the video instead and just maximize it. Caps monitor. Thank you, Grand Theft Auditor, for holding in for our technical difficulties.
Well, how was your day, Ryan?
My day, I worked today. I give today a 1 through 10. I'm gonna go with about like a 6. No, not horrible, but not great. What about you?
My day was. I was a little tired, but
that's fine. You're a little bit tired, and that's it.
One day. Yeah, okay. I stayed up late last night when I shouldn't. Had to wake up early.
Got you. Let me know whenever. The producer will let me know whenever we're good. I'll go ahead and start it up from here. And hold on just a couple more moments. Thank you so much for sticking with us here. And there we go. And I don't know if you'll be able to hear. I hope you guys will be. I apologize in advance. Let me go ahead and actually try getting this up.
as much as possible. And we're going to go ahead and start it up. Here we are, 58, 59, a minute.
Okay.
Oh, no, it does not. So just get rid of the overlays, but that's okay. And all right, so we're going to go ahead and start the matchup here. Very nice. And we'll go ahead yeah, we'll go with no overlays for game number 4 here, and then moving into game number 5, if there is one, by the way. So
yeah, we did not know
yet. But everyone's gonna play it safe, nice. Safe 5-point start coming in from everybody. We'll get rid of all the overlays over the screen here, so that way they're not just all off. We could just hide those. That would be fantastic. And everyone, like I said, just doing some nice farming, going around. Techi, he's playing a little bit aggro up there. Does get a nice grass proc though put on him from Ratsu. That's just one of the difficult parts, like going against like a semi-tank Juggernaut versus like into a full bruiser. Oh,
yeah.
Techi landing some great autos though. Didn't go lethal tempo.
Yeah, he landed those autos.
Yeah, he lands on the. Ooh. Yeah, you're right. You made it sound like he was hitting skill shots. Not even close. Lupo looking to get maybe an engagement being caught out, though. Zen just gave up that ward. He swept it, but then just walked right away. Didn't even bother clearing it. All right. Does land a nice engage, though, onto Ghost. Flashes forward to get onto DeQueen. Forces the flash and the heal from DeQueen there. Lu stepping up a little bit too far, getting one tower shot, but not down. So a lot of action. No results, though, on the bot lane so far.
Other than a few summoner spells being burned for both sides.
Yeah, and comment on Zaya. What the hell? All right, Aerodactyl. I thought you were messing with me. I had to double check. I was like, no way. All right, Gitano. That could
Maybe
be
a little bit of a mistake there.
Oh, Gitano's gonna get cut out. It looks like doesn't Q over the wall. Does Q to get out though. Does flash over the wall, and is gonna just walk out of there. I like the collapse coming in. A lot committed.
Yeah, well, they're not letting that blue buff or that red buff fall without reason.
Absolutely.
A little bit of
Ratsu stepping up a little bit too far though, forces to flash. WG is not going to stop though. He is relentless on this hunt. Nice healing though coming in from Ratsu. Oh, the re-engage though from WG. He was not expecting that. Lots of damage. Is it going to be enough to flash forward? Comes in from Ocapio and picks up the first blood.
There's the blood onto Vladimir. That is not what you would want to see.
Absolutely not. And then teleports right on back to the mid lane like nothing ever happened. Did give up a little bit of farm, but he's not far behind whatsoever. Did pick up that first kill, so he is pretty good on gold. Let's take a look at that. Still ahead in gold, actually, overall, with the first kill. And Gitano looking to get a little bit of invade action onto WG. WG
really wants that red buff from him.
Oh, Captain's going to go ahead and make his way down there as well. Yep, and Captain Ryu, though, is going to go ahead and answer. Misses the Q. Doesn't have any mana to follow up anyways. Techi coming out down from the top lane.
Going into that red buff and walking right out.
Yeah, they are being relentless this time, and XRising doing a great job. Trying to just get ahead and maintain their aheadness right now, picking up first kill. They're just going to go ahead and they're playing really well as a team. I like all the call-outs. Different than last game that we've seen the macro play. Doing very well right now on the side of XRising. Oh, misses that hook barely, but I was like, okay. Just kind of getting poked down a little bit. And here we do see Techi. Did not back yet. So that is going to be a little bit of an advantage going on over to Ratsu, at least for the engages, or the trades for the time being.
Yeah. Little on mana.
Gitano looking towards bot lane, but no, he's going to go ahead and start up the dragon, which, thank God, it's a Claw Drake starting off, so we can get that piece of garbage out of the way early. And moving on to better dragons. And yeah, Gitano's going to go to get a little bit of help from Captain Ryu to secure that first early Drake, so Queen's Gambit
they continue to do it. Just right under their noses, they don't suspect it. Mid lane's gone, and they're like, they must have just backed.
Yeah. And I apologize about the quality. This is like double recording a videotape for all of you people that are old enough to even know what a videotape is. The quality gets lesser and lesser as you cast it more and more, so I apologize. Ah, yes. Oh, and it's just my face sitting on the right. I should turn off my camera. I should go ahead and do that.
There's a little arrow, Mr. Right by Zai's portrait on the right of the stream. Right by Zai's portrait.
Ooh.
No, on the right, like the right side in the middle. Okay. Hidden by Zai's face. Alright. Well, now it's a little bit better. You might be able to put the overlay on then.
Oh, good call. Jorja coming out with the clutch technical difficulty plays. I love to see it. Overlay coming back for all of you people.
It was not. I saw it the entire time. Okay. Back to the game. No blood happening in the meantime. But
Nice. I love it. Oh, anyways, back to Burger Spies, and Loophole lands a nice hook with no follow-up.
Yeah. Just hooking him a bit closer, getting a bit of a scare.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, man. But anyways, getting back to the game here, both, not any one team looking too far ahead. Ghost actually going ahead and engaging. Very nice. Teleport's going to be used, it looks like, from Tetchy to get into the bot lane here. Is it going to be in time? No, it is not. Does land a great hook and then follow up, flashes forward. The Rylionn ulti is going to go ahead and pop off, but she's underneath tower, not tanky enough, and a free kill over to the Queen. Tetchy, you didn't have to go that hard, man.
On diving when the Ghost TP is on very heavy CC supports. So diving is not really the best idea when you can get stunned down under tower. You can get Rel W'd under tower. Like, there's just so many options to keep you stuck there with Ghost TP on being such high CC supports. Like, literally, like, the highest CC supports.
Absolutely. Not only that, that leaves Ratsu to be able to engage in the top lane. And mid lane, though, Capio getting real low. Captain Ryu with some serious
pool
damage.
either, but still able to run very quickly.
Yeah,
Cappy has Predator as well.
Oh,
I didn't notice that
originally. What on earth is happening? Dear God. But it doesn't matter. Loophole's on the top side looking, confused me as well. I was like, who was that? Captain Ryu getting really low. Is it going to be enough? And Cappy is going to go ahead and pick up that kill. Very nice. Chitano not there in time. And only 3 kills in. Very low kill game.
That is true.
Going into game 4.
Flash earlier there, trying to get onto the Vladimir. Maybe not the
happening? Loophole looking for a nice roam. Does get Ratsu stuck. Forced to flash out of that. Rift Herald is extremely low. This is the first Rift Herald of the game. Let's see if they're going to go to give up their life.
Nah, but Gintama's there. They do have the flash.
Oh, okay. And Rift Herald's going to go and reset.
Nice hook again.
Doesn't...
The bot lane ADCs are just duking it out.
Ratsu getting picked off on...
Yeah, you can't go back in there. You are all there.
Yeah, you got to give that up. You have no vision, my friend. I know it's Rift Herald, but it's only the first one. Very nice double shot landing onto Birds or Spies there in the bot lane. We just caught the last little glimpse of that. With the Queen definitely capitalizing on the amount of vision that she has and the amount of damage that she does as well. Very nice ultis coming in from both of them, but it doesn't matter. Birds or Spies are going to pick up the kill.
Yeah,
forces the flash. She took too many bullet time shots to the face, and that's all it takes.
Yeah, bullet time.
Yeah. Rylionn, arms. Yeah, I'm sorry, not bullet time.
Too many storm feathers to the face. Leading to the death.
I know what I meant, but thank you
right there. We all know what you meant, but just in case there was any confusion, we got you. Yeah. And Cappy is a bit ahead, but Captain Ryu is still going to have a lot of utility throughout the game. Diana just has that with their ult.
Loophole doing a lot of roaming this game. We've seen him a lot in top side, a lot in mid.
Is winning on the bot, so.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. If you're able to get out of lane and your ADC can go ahead and be winning without you, I mean, that's just nothing but greatness happening on the side of XRising. But once again, we cannot count out Queen's Gambit at any point in time. The comeback goal. Too good. Capio getting engaged on heavily. Captain Ryu, though, looking really good. Chitano, tried to get the ulti, and I heard it for a second, but it didn't go off.
Didn't go off. Pulled just in time. It looks like they're going to be looking for that second drag. WG is going to be on the way, but it might not be in time. The drag is up. Can they postpone it for long enough for their jungler with the smite to get there?
Doesn't matter here. Lupul's going to go ahead and get a nice engage. Nice Leona Solar Flare as well onto the backline. Birds of Spies looking real low. Gitano is going ahead, and yeah, they do back off Birds or Spies. Lupul is going to go ahead and fall. Doesn't matter. Captain Ryu has other plans. He's going to go ahead and take out Birds or Spies single-handedly. And down they go. This is going to be a nice
not back up fast enough.
And teleports right to top lane to stop the Aurelia from being able to push any further. So we are not going to get our wish, though. We're getting these nice new dragons. We're stuck with the Mountain Drake. Wow.
Well, looks like Rift is going to be used in the top lane. Gonna try and get something out of that drag being taken in the bot lane.
Yep, very true.
Even if it's just a few plates. 320 gold going on over to the Aurelia.
They said you can have that. We'll take. I'll get some free gold here. I do like that. You know, gold is going over to. Even though Aurelia doesn't have any kills, she is looking pretty good in farm. And overall, let's see, Ratu getting cut out here again in a 3v1 situation. Does have everybody on him, and Okapi's going to pick up that kill.
Third kill onto Cappy and third death onto Ratu, unfortunately. Just getting cut out a few too many times, being the target of the enemy team, WG. Often sitting in that topside river and making it so that Ratu cannot.
Every single time that Ratsu's made a play, or I'm sorry, that one of the top laners has made a play, the other one is just in lane pushing, getting free farmer plates. Like, they've just been doing a good job just trading back and forth there. And Tano's level 7. I don't know if he wants to fight that, or he's just going to force him back. So
You do see Leona's just sitting in the bot lane alone, you know, normal Leona things. She could probably 1v2 it for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Can't argue that, especially if they dive underneath tower, definitely.
Cappy looking really pretty 3-0. Similar CS to his opposing mid laner, despite the roaming plays he has made. Captain Ryu also picking up that 1 kill on the Xayah after the drag fight, giving him a little bit more evenness. But if he's able to pick up that bounty on Cappy, then that's where this game gets interesting.
Absolutely, and Okapi and Captain Ryu are going to go ahead and go at it, but Director Camera has other ideas. Looking to the bot lane, very nice, lands the hook on to Queen there, and down they go. Ghost is the next target. Birds or Spies wasting no time at all, following up with the
Those
rake.
feathers coming back.
They should have known from last game how strong she was.
They should have.
Oh no, Lupul trying to go ahead and ward. Does a nice hook flash over the wall. Great combo. Ghost getting picked off by Birds or Spies. The rake damage is not going to be there. Okay, tries to follow with the ultimate
Birds
as well.
Birds are singing that kill as well. WG looking for this Leona, but they love diving the Leona. The hook landing on Lupal getting the kill. Heal going down, and Lupal being forced to die under the turret.
Lots of dives, lots of dying. Like, that's the reason why you don't do that. But great job from Gitano following up.
Red did come out on top of that.
They did, definitely.
They got 3 for 1, so I think by many means that is definitely worth it. Xayah now having a pretty bounty.
Oh, here we go again. Birds or Spies not able to get away. The ultimate's going to go ahead and get popped off as well. Is the damage going to be enough? Oh, the rake! But it doesn't matter. That red is going to be too good. And a teleport now coming in from Techi. Following up onto Queen. She has absolutely no mobility. And down they go. Yep, that was kind of a miss.
I did get the bounty, but was it worth?
Double kill comes in onto Capio. Picks up the kill on Gitano as well.
Yeah, Cappy popping off this game.
Capio said, "We are not down just yet. I know it's 2-1, but we're making it to game number 5, if I have anything to say about it." And Techi now.
It looks like Ratu's really just trying to take this turret.
Oh my god, but it doesn't matter. Ratu's going to be really big, and he does have... Oh, wow. The dashing coming through. Clutch for Techi. Doesn't hit the stun, unfortunately. The Maiden, though, coming in clutch with the extra damage. That's exactly what Ratu needed to stay alive, at least in that one. Conqueror, not enough for Techi.
You do see Diana maybe being caught out here by WG. Captain Ryu
following up as well, but it's going to be a 3v3 now, but not in time. 3v2 for just a little bit down.
Goes Captain Ryu. That last bit of damage.
Oof.
Trying to kill that Maiden. The troublesome ghoul from death. Cappy maybe engaging on the Vi. I mean, no one can face Cappy at this point. Late game Vladimir is going to be very, very scary. Especially when his late game is coming early.
Yeah, I agree. I thought there would have been an Oblivion Orb coming in from Diana to stop that because she's going to be kind of, in his face. That's the only option that she gets. She's not like a burst long range AP caster. She's like definitely a bruiser caster. If anything, so I'm surprised the Oblivion Orb didn't come out much sooner than it has.
Third dragon comes up here, and Red wants it with their lead in everything but dragons.
Yes. Absolutely. Teleport also coming in here from Techi as well. I thought he used it last time. That was my fault. It was Okapi. Ratsu looking to get a flank, though, from the bot side. Let's see if he's able to go ahead and secure that. Bolt time's going to go ahead and come through. Red team, though, does secure the dragon. Loophole is looking really low. Doesn't matter. WG, though, is going to go ahead and focus down. Gitano, is he going to get the kill? Yes, he does now. It's going to be a 1 for 2. It looks like Captain Royal also getting really low, so it is going to be 2 for 2, really even. The Ray coming through, very nice. Techi is going to go ahead and maintain as well, and it is going to be a team gap ace for XRising Esports.
Yeah.
Oh, Cappy with the damages, and Techi.
I mean, you can see their carries right there, sitting alive. Techie coming in with the damage and healing, just baiting them onto him forever. Birds are spies with the ultimate, taking a lot of damage with the Feather Storm, pulling those feathers back. Cappy, just constant damage onto all of them. 7-0-3. It is very hard to deny that he is the main carry this game. His Darkseal having 10 stacks. We can see that becoming a book very soon.
Yeah, definitely need that to be a Magi's ASAP, because you would be capitalizing heavily, my
17 minutes into the game, the earliest we've seen, there are objective bounties.
Yeah. Very true. Yep, they are starting off really strong.
Behind.
That's not always a good sign, though. That gives the ability of, or that gives Queen's Gambit the ability to come back if they're able to secure some of these objectives. I know that timer lasts for a long time, but it is not forever, that is for certain. And Ratsu's going to try to capitalize as much as he can with his split pushing capability. Already has a Sunderer. Almost everyone has finished their mythic item, I believe, on the side of Queen's Gambit. Everyone has finished their mythic item, except for Topside, because she started off a Blade on the side of XRising. So
Ratsu 0-4, but turret damage high.
Very, very high. And Techi getting a lot of damage coming in.
There goes the first bounty, 250 gold.
He's hopping right to his demise with WG. Did not know that he was there at all, but Ghost is there, and so is the rest of Queen's Gambit for follow-up.
You cannot go in on that one.
Yeah, no, now all 5 members are there. Zaya's going to go ahead and continue pushing down the mid lane, though, and Vlad's going to keep on pushing out top. All 5 members.
Yeah, all 5 are there, but for what? What is there?
Not a whole lot, that is for certain. Diana does have teleport, though. Oh my god, okay, Vi's gonna go ahead and Q right into the middle of the bush. Nice bullet time comes in, though, from the Queen. Techi looking real low. That's gonna be 2 kills now on over for the side of Queen's Gambit. Captain Ryu is definitely going to engage.
That's what was in the bot lane.
Very nice from Leona to follow up just what they needed to get the 3rd kill. If it wasn't for that, Captain Ryu would have definitely been dead.
He was so low.
Wow. Ghost clutched that one out. They did give up a tier 2 mid tower and a tier 1 top lane tower. But they did give up 3 kills in its tier.
1 tower. Yeah.
Yes.
And they are back in this game. Another bounty, 400 gold.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Gold cap is still a 4K in terms of XRising's favor, but still, double teleport being used in the bot lane there, but he's trying to beat the other one there. Just to avoid that, but no, they got rid of the gold objective. They said, okay, you guys are too close now, so let's go take that away.
Bounties are
gone. Woo! Everyone is just doing the work right now.
Their combos are so good. The Vi looked like she might get caught out there, but it's not caught out when you have 5 people, a bullet time, and an eclipse right ready for you. The solar flare just popped on top.
The tight areas when you have bullet time and solar flare are not the areas that you want to be in. That bush. Yeah.
Not ideal.
Not ideal.
Gotta say.
Like, the bush strat will not work with this team, especially if they catch you out. Just even accidentally, because that was an accidental... I found everybody. Like, Gitano was probably like, oh my god. But great reaction from the Queen and from Ghost to secure that. And then, of course, Techi was there as well. So...
Dragon a minute. big competition over this drag now that Black is slowly getting back into this game. We have to see whether they can keep up their progress forward or if they're going to be sent right back.
Let's see. All right, let's see. Loophole is just going to go ahead and clear out some vision. I like the vision scores all the way around for both support players. But right now it's looking really good for Gambit. They're doing a great job vision control wise.
Giving up that mid turret. Maybe looking to go for Baron here, trade it for that drag. They're like, we don't really need this drag. We already got two. Oh,
Double
we're not.
Though.
They're just turning around.
They're going to be walking right into this. They have absolutely no vision, so they got to be careful. WG looking to go ahead and engage. Oh, no, I don't know if they have enough follow-up, though. Yes, they do. There comes the Solar Flare and the bullet time, but it doesn't matter. Techi was definitely ready for this one. Focusing down the Queen onto the back line. Meanwhile, Birds of Slide's going to go ahead and take down Captain Ryu, Chitano, and the Queen. That's going to be all three of them dead. That's going to be a 3-0, 4-0, and is it going to be a team gap ace? Yes, it is for XRising Esports, and they might even try to close this one out earlier if not
behind.
Up and inhib at least. Great job. It was a good look, but they did a great job of just waiting for the combo. They know what it's going to be, and then just Techi focusing down.
And then once you see that bullet time being used, you just get on Queen, and that's a lot of their damage being cut.
Absolutely. I mean, and they secured the dragon. Very nice. Xayah did not necessarily have to be there for them to secure the inhib, and they're going to go ahead and take their wins and move on from there. Great.
Yeah, and a big win indeed. Can you get multiple bounties?
In terms of gold?
Objective bounties.
Yeah, like it turned back on again.
That's weird.
Yep. Turned
back on again.
Auto feel bad. Here you go. You gotta get some gold in you. Gitano trying to make a play here. I don't know if they're gonna be able to start this off rip. They actually might just do it. I don't know if they have the capabilities. They do have vision on it. Everyone did back this, so it is gonna take them a little bit. Everyone from the side of Queen's Gambit though is there hitting the Baron.
Yeah, but I don't know if they'll take it in time.
Definitely not.
Yeah. They're
took unnecessary damage.
Just waste a bit of time there, but so did it looks like they might be trying to take the Baron instead.
Oh, WG. Okay, yeah, he's gonna hop over the wall, thank goodness. Okay, so they are forcing themselves though in a pretty tight spot. Once again, this is where Solar Flare Bullet Time's gonna really thrive, and she is gonna go ahead and back out, wait it out a little bit longer, but it doesn't matter. Nautilus is gonna go ahead and be in. There we go. Techi's gonna go ahead and engage on the back line, and down goes Miss Fortune immediately. The Queen is just not in the right spot at the right moment. That's gonna be 4-0. I'm sorry, 4-1.
It looked so good. They were taking damage from that Baron, and it was a really good place for the Solar Flare bullet time, but the Solar Flare did not hit on enough people. I think Birds Are Spy had really good positioning sitting behind the Baron. Usually you take more damage there, but you won't be taking more damage if the bullet time's in front of the Baron, so...
Good point. Techi looking to maybe get a victory all on his own. No, he's going to just take out one of the towers and back off from there. Can't blame him.
Yeah, after how many times Black has gotten this close
to
losing because of that. I mean, the first game, no one saw it except a few people. That is how they lost. Black gave all their shutdowns. And,
every single one of them.
Yeah, and they just came back and took the shutdowns and then they took the Nexus. So...
Yeah, and I would definitely agree. Swedish, York not split pushing, being forced to do these team fights, which he is not built for. He's not really able to apply any pressure to the map anywhere else. He does have teleport, but he can't get far without the rest of the team either losing in a 4v5 or just having them collapse on him. So they did kind of set themselves up, not for failure, but for a difficult position to be put in when you have a pure split push champion such as York. That's not how they've really been playing. They've been playing together as a team with the wombo combos, each capitalizing with each other more as a 5-man unit rather than a one-man split push show, 1v4 or not 1v4, 1-4 situation. And it's definitely showing in their gameplay overall. Ratsu, he can push the wave for a little bit and then back off, run across the map and try to do it there, but it is not working out as well as he had hoped.
Definitely not. These waves are pushing in for red in all different places. All the bounties, 10-0, Cappy. With that he does have the mage eyes fully stacked, so killing him not only gives you that 700 gold bounty, but you'll also get a bit of AP off him as well. Cappy just a big threat at this point in the game.
25 stacks.
25 stacks and a stopwatch as well, so difficult to kill it. But when you do kill him, it would be rewarding if they get a single kill on him.
On him, Xayah, or on Irelia. It's going to be a good time. And if they get an ace, like, this is going to be the best position that they can ask for. They only have Grievous Wounds on one person. Oh no, Techi missed the ultimate. That really sucks. Ratsu is on the run. We have a teleport coming in though from Okapi. Lupo and the rest of them are there. Jitano's going to go and engage onto the back line. Xayah's going to be forced to use the ultimate. Flashes back, does get the rake as well. Captain Ryu left by himself. They're going to go ahead and take him down. Techi pulling out some big shields. Very nice, but not enough. Focusing down. That's going to be 2 for 1. Yeah, there goes the shutdown that we talked about earlier. Now the bullet time's going to come through. Stops it early just in case. Birds or Spies going to go down. Ghost is next to Queen, now being ran down. She's the last member alive for Queen's Gambit, and not enough. 3 for 5. Team Gap ace on over to XRising and WG.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a very good look by them. Like, the TP by Captain Ryu was definitely almost saved Ratsu's life as much as that could have been.
Yeah, it was definitely a good overall team fight. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough. There was not a whole lot of Grievous Wounds to do. Oh my god, WG, is he going to get taken down? The Inhib came in! What?
And it is unfortunate. At least we do have Cappy and a turret on the side. So they do have 2 turrets here, but the Inhib coming up. And we do see the dragon is up. The jungler is down. This could be a comeback opportunity for Black. They have the bounty on the drag. There is no one on the drag.
They are strong though. Let's see if they're able to get that. No, Techi is not going to be able to do that. Xayah is there though, but they don't have the burst, I don't think, to be able to take care of that. Birds or Spies is going to go ahead and do it. Nice. Nautilus ulti onto the backline to prohibit them. Solar Flow is going to hit, but only one person. And Vi's going to go ahead and pick that one up. Nice steal, and the extra gold is going to go on over to them. Jitano coming in clutch. The GGs were sent out early, but I think that was too early to do so. And oh wow. Yeah,
Xayah I think Xayah was trying to smite it with the feathers, but smite feathers versus real smite, it's just really hard to get that.
That is true. Yeah. And they almost ended. They did try to end, but they had the inhibitor come back up, unfortunately.
I do think if Cappy went there and tried to end, maybe they would have ended. So maybe a little bit of miscommunication, but Cappy ended up getting a turret for it. So if they were not able to end there, then...
Oh my god, and WG is going to be caught out here, it looks like. Captain Ryu and Ghost are both there, so a lot of CC and a lot of AP damage coming through. Jitano's going to join in just to get the assist fun. Lots of heals and lots of shields coming in for WG. Can he 1v4 in this situation? I don't think so. DeQueen has other answers for that. And yeah, she is big now. Collector, Lord Doms, Kraken, and finally we have an execute. No, she's the only one that still has Grievous Wounds, by the way. Unbelievable. Ratsu now being taken out by Techi. It is going to be a 3v1 in the opposite direction. Here it looks like, and yep, Okapi's going to pick up that one. Lupul is there. It's going to be a 4-man push in the bot lane. And Baron's going to be up.
Looks like Cappy's trying to go for his Rabadons here.
What is the move here for both teams? Oh, Lupul barely missing the hook. And I would say it's difficult. I would definitely send 4 members if I was XRising to go get Baron. In the meantime, one person just waits and gets 1, if not 2, inhibs. Just please. Jitano's going to go ahead and flash over the Nautilus hook. Ulti's onto the backline. Birds or Spies forced to flash as well. Is it going to be in time? Yes, it is. He is able to stay alive. Bullet Time's going to go off into the background. Lupul's the only one getting hit, but they do pick him up. Birds or Spies is just barely holding on. Oh my god, the rank there it is. And the minions, is it going to be enough? No, Captain.
No, it is not. It's just get the shield.
Red of health. Oh, Cappy is looking. He's got red.
Cappy does not want him to get that, though.
He's definitely going to follow up, and here comes Techi hopping into the back line. DeQueen's going to go ahead and focus him down. Falls down to Birds or Spies. Zonia's going to go ahead and go off. And Cappy is out healing. This is why you need Grievous Wounds on everybody. That's why you need that.
That is why. The bloody sucky vampire.
Unbelievable. Oh my god, Birds of Spies, you're playing with fire, my friend. Barely holding on. That one tower hit.
Getting that in him. Maybe trying to get the
Ryu.
and our up.
They could do some damage. Alright, ultis onto the backline. Birds of Spies looking real low. Misses the Q, just comes up short, unfortunately. Ratu getting taken on by one by one by WG. And this looks like the beginning of the end. 4 members down. Ratu's the only one up. Forces the flash from WG, but gets rooted by Birds of Spies. And down they go in game number 4 goes to XRising. And we will see a game 5 here for the finals. I know you all planned this. I know you all wanted to see this. I am as excited, if not more, than you all. Thank God we get a game 5 because we missed game number 1 and I was kind of sad. Oh, unbelievable. Did you expect that to happen?
Honestly, I don't know what to expect anymore. Every single time, both of these teams are breaking my expectations, just shattering them. Like, everything I think could happen. Cabby just annihilating there, not dying at all. Just the lifesteal. Maybe if they had 1 or 2 executioners, they would have been fine, but
absolutely. Just a little bit of grievous wounds is all that it really takes just to secure. I mean, Okappy 16-0-10. That is a huge Vlad difference, 100% Vlad difference there. And I am just flabbergasted. If I were to take a look at the damage, which I am, Xayah actually did most damage in the game overall.
I mean, yeah, Birds of Spies did really good on that Xayah.
I thought it was going to be Vlad, to be completely honest with you, but yeah, Xayah 11-3 and 18, definitely a huge presence all over the map from everybody. Look at all the assists from everybody.
Lot easier to kill, which is probably why. Probably for the death. Yeah.
That was such a good game number 4, and we're gonna go ahead. That went on over to XRising Esports. Let me go ahead and give out the points to all the people that went ahead and did that. Yeah. All right, and game number 5 will be underway here soon. Thank you very much to our host for creating the custom match there. But wow, just that's all right. I got everybody. Oh, never mind. Are we not? I'll invite you, Jorja.
Oh, I'm inviting. Okay, whatever.
Sorry, everyone's here. There we go. But yeah, great game from both teams there. But it was just I wouldn't have guessed XRising just to come back as hard as they did, or as in dominating fashion. I wouldn't say comeback. They dominated that game. I definitely thought, Queen's Gambit was going to just take over from there. They had really good combos towards the beginning. They only had one really good wombo. They learned very quickly to adjust to that. So good on XRising for just getting around that. And overall, great macro play. And 100% MVP for that game is going to Okappy, in my opinion. That was just unbelievable. Yeah. Just could not ask for anything better. If you want to head down, yeah, there we go. And let's see, who's everyone starting at? It looks like Team Red is going back to red side. No, I'm sorry. Team Blue.
Well,
Team Black is going to red side. Hold on, we're finding out right now. Are they putting in the link? Yes. So black one's red side. Yep. Okay. So we'll go ahead, get an icon update here real quick for all of you wonderful people. 2-2 in this best of 5 series. Queen's Gambit, which is Team Black, versus XRising Esports, which is Team Red. I mean, this is a fantastic, absolute banger of a series. Seriously, I couldn't ask for anything better.
It is the final.
It is the final. Both teams 3-0 to get to this position, and now they're, last game for all the marbles, game number 5. This is I couldn't ask for a better Cinderella ending to whoever wins this game. So this is really what it comes down to. Is it going to be up to the wombos? Is it going to be up to the mechanics? Is it going to be up to the macro play? Who knows? We've seen all sorts of different changes throughout all these games so far. So it's not even one definite thing here, but let's see here. This is just insane. And draft will be starting momentarily here. So we'll go ahead and get that pulled up for all of you folks at home. And thank you once again to everybody who has shown up, who's done everything for us, and just supported throughout the entire Silver League, and now supporting us in this best of 5 and getting to game number 5. Good on you guys.
Yeah.
For just holding out for all of that. Thank you so much. And Primus,
a long
once
game,
again,
but it's worth it.
Yes. Long combo, totally worth it. And Primus, once again, for the hosting. You are a saint, my friend, for doing so. And it looks like here draft is going to be starting in just the next few moments. Who did not press the button? Are they doing a little bit of an intermission? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But any priority picks that match, would you say, Jorja, that either needs to be banned, or do you think that we're going to go with consistency here?
Vladimir. I'm gonna put the point out there that Vladimir was pretty crazy that game. He got the first blood and didn't die. He got the first blood and continued to streak, getting so many kills by the end of the game. Even though it might have been a finishing touch while Birds Are Spies did a lot of the damage. Gabby just pulling out that last little bit, sucking their blood and sucking their lives away. As he went deathless. So yeah. And as we see,
yep, I was about to say,
Black.
You called it. Vlad
there is
bye-bye.
the Vladimir ban. And I do think Xayah is going to be a prio pick. These last 2 games, she has been really strong, being
Agreed.
the most damage for both games. So we'll have to see what comes out of that.
Definitely agreed. And Rel got banned out as well, so another priority.
They did win without Rel in that game, so I think I can see their mindset by banning Rel this game as well.
Queen's Gambit's the one that's been capitalizing the Rel pick, have they not?
Yeah, and Red banned Rel.
Yeah. So, I thought you meant XRising one without Rel. I was like, I'm sorry, I understand what you mean now. It's been a long day, okay?
Alright, and we have the Morgana pick. It's been banned every game, but that Vladimir ban makes it so that they have to choose one or the other. So Morgana is picked up for Lupal.
Ooh, and Seraphine as the answer. That could be a flex. It could be either mid, or it could be the support pick.
Or it could be APC. There's so many options with Seraphine. I love Seraphine because of that.
Yeah, but with Xayah being up, I do not think.
There's the Xayah Seraphine, which I think is a very good old combo, and it's kind of a really different style for Ghost TP though, because he has been playing these engaged sports. He played Leona, he played Rel, all of these games. So for him to be on an Enchanter this game, I think is definitely very interesting. And Black Shield, that's immediately protection from one of the ults. So. And we see Morgana Kate, that was the matchup in the first game. See the Xin Zhao, which WG did very well on last game.
Huge. I think that was a really big reason that they won, was because of WG's engage on Xin Zhao. Just a very overall great threat. 1v1ing in the jungle, objective-wise. Plus his ultimate pretty much acts as a Yasuo win wall for himself, so it's kind of unreal. Yeah. And Vi being the answer to that, 100%.
Vi being seen in a lot of these games, a very common pick.
I don't know if Malzahar would have been the move. I definitely would have prioritized. I was going to say Orianna, and there she goes, being banned out by XRising. So they definitely don't want to see the Orianna pick at all. And this actually solidifies whether or not this is a Seraphine mid or a Seraphine support. So they're going with more than likely it's a support pick on the side of Queen's Gambit. And then Syndra being banned out as the final one from XRising, so they definitely don't want Captain to have that Syndra. It was a huge problem.
Was scary.
Yeah, that was game 3, I think, right?
I think so. I don't know. I've lost track.
True. So many games. And
good ones, too.
Oh, here comes the Vex. Oh, this... Vex mid, Seraphine support? I think you're right on that.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. It could be Vex support. It's difficult.
No, it's not Vex support. It's not Vex support. You cannot convince me that it's Vex support until I see it.
It's a possibility. I don't know about Ghost Vex or Ghost Seraphine. Like you said, they've done nothing but engage. Nautilus, Rels, everybody in between that can have an engage. But Vex and Seraphine would definitely be a change of pace there for that. And Silas being the top lane pick here for the side of XRS.
Or the mid lane. That is a flex pick as well.
I guess that's true. Man, a lot of assumptions being made. And
it's a lot of flex picks in this game.
So Gnosis is the top, and it is going to be a Silas mid, and then Irelia top. So, they're sticking with that.
It looks like the Irelia OTP is going to try and show how it's done with Ratu on Irelia this game. We haven't seen it yet, so we'll see if his one-trick name lives up to his gameplay.
Techi didn't do terrible on Irelia. I know he was calling him out, last game.
Techi did not do that bad. He did lose a little bit to the Yorick, but he didn't do horrible. So now we will have to see.
I forgot that I have to gift 5.
Oh right, red one.
Red one, damn it.
The final?
Yeah, but I already made a promise, so I gotta stick to it. That's unfortunate. I wish I could take it back. But I'm a man of my word. Oh, okay. Well, I did say if they won the game and made it to a game 5, so let's go ahead. We'll gift out 5 little random subs here, and there we go. And Chaz Destiny, Jatel Zero, the Dova King, Rylionn, and Swedish. Swedish! Every single time I gift a sub, you always end up getting it, bro. Every time. You're rigging the system.
Alright. Predictions are up.
Yes. Predictions, thank you very much, Jorja, are up here for the last game. Who are you going with for game number 5 here?
I don't know. I don't want to pick sides. I don't like being asked.
It's not personal.
I know, but I want both teams to win, and I think both teams have a chance of winning, and I just want to see them all do good. So I hope it is a close game, as close as all the other ones have been. But I also hope it doesn't go too long, because this is the 5th game.
I'm tired and I'm trying to get out of here. Can't argue with that. But I definitely, looking at everything here,
Do you need to curse a team?
Yeah, let me go ahead. Who am I giving the curse? Oh no, you're giving the curse. All right, you answer first, I guess.
Wait, I'm giving the curse?
That's what Manny said, not me. A part of Manny said you're gonna give the caster curse.
But so is the team I choose getting cursed, or is the team I don't choose getting cursed?
Yes, we're not gonna answer that. It just
okay. I'll just decide before. I like Morgana, so I think Morgana's gonna win.
We're basing it solely off of the Morgana play. No,
I'm sorry, I like Morgana more than I like Seraphine, just because I one-tricked her, and Seraphine's fun, but Morgana, she just roots you for 3 years, and everyone complains, and it's so funny.
It's I like Morgana. We're going with that one. Not based on what we've seen gameplay-wise, just I like that.
Well, based off what we've seen gameplay-wise, literally, it's like I have no idea. Like,
I guess that's true. It's been too much back and forth and close decisions. Ay.
Alright, your turn to curse a team.
Alright,
unless you want to curse the same one.
I'm going.
Alright, so Primus is cursing red.
I'm going with team black overall. I think the Seraphine is going to be a great. The fear and the charms are going to be just enough for Ratsu to capitalize.
Morgana Black Shield
can only do one person.
Yeah, but she can't hit that many people. If you think about it, like if they're constantly thinking, hey, there's a Seraphine in this game, it's not like she can pull them in. She literally has to like hit them.
I get it, but.
Alright, we'll find out. We can argue all we want.
That's true. It is going to be up to the gameplay. But, I mean, I'm thinking more like objective-wise. When you're in the Baron Pit, when you're in the Dragon Pit, or when you're in these tight-knit situations where they always seem to find themselves in, they're going to get hit by something. Vex has a really good engage and a giant fear AoE. Vi also has a really great engage. She can lock down these really nitpicky people. Caitlyn, Morgana, there isn't really a front line, I guess, from either team to give anyone a definite, and it is going to be how late in the game.
People.
Right, exactly. And it depends on how late in the game they actually end up getting to.
because
Nasus.
Exactly.
Susan.
But one major important factor here that I might go and flip it to XRS. Sylas has the capability of being able to take a Seraphine or a Vex ulti, and they don't have a Black Shield to counter any of that. So I could see XRS getting the reverse, stealing one of these really great ultimates, and then going and taking over the rest of the game from there. So it really just.
Come on, put all your points on this last prediction. It's the last Silver League.
Okay. All right. How many points? All right. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to drop 15K on Black.
All right.
15K on Black. Say I won't. Too late. Already did it. All right.
I mean, you watch all the streams. You'll get it back quick.
You're not wrong. 15,000. I have 76,000 points to my name right now.
All right. Well.
There we go. Just dropped it. All right. There you are.
All right. The predictions are pretty even. You just messed it up for you? Okay. The money's on this one, 34 to 23.
Woo! Give me them gap points. All right, everybody. If I hit the 99,000, the person I'm banning is private. Oh, never mind. I gotta get 999,000. Never mind. We're far from that, but I thought it was 99,000. That was hilarious.
I don't want to predict because then none of us can finish the predictions. Otherwise, I put them all on someone.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is
you
funny.
good?
Yeah, I'm just laughing too hard. That's so funny.
All right. So, Ryan.
Yes.
Are we going to see an invade?
Oh my god, we have a Morgana. We should see an invade. Like that's
if we don't see an invade, I'm reporting somebody. I don't care.
Reporting someone. All right. Who's your first report?
Loople, only because he's Morgana.
All right, sounds good. I guess we'll see if Loople's gonna get banned for 3 days because Ryan's reports are that strong.
It is me and Riot. We're close. We're closely knit together. I know. Who do I know that's really famous in Riot? I know Riot employee number 1, whoever that may be. I don't care. I know Trendamere. And that is my best friend in the world. So, Loople, if you hear me, you better see some invade.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Cat and Flowers are freak. Those are my best friends. So
Yeah. Cast a community.
Yeah, they taught me everything I know. I'm going to get some water in here before we start game number 5. Very important, hydration. Yeah, let's hope that we don't get another bug. That would be great, but we can't really control those. The Riot client isn't exactly the most structurally sound thing on the planet. If it was our roads, we would not get anywhere.
The final game.
Oh my god, I'm so ready for this final game. Game number 5. Look at that happy smiley face.
Who's going to be the silver champion?
All right, we have black side on. I think you need to switch the tags around, my friend. Black is on red side. Oh, my apologies. Okay. Dude, it's game 5, all right? Don't yell at me.
Okay.
All
we'll have to see how this goes.
Morgana. If predictions for invades, I'd be doing it.
Loople opting for the Comet this time, when last time they did try the Glacial Augment one, which was interesting.
Why do we have Rylionn the Queen?
What is going on with these runes? What is happening?
Rylionn the Queen, that's the meta.
Why?
Ariana. Guardian on Seraphine is also her main rune.
I like Guardian on Seraphine. That's fine. I'm talking about Ari.
Yeah.
Is Ari on Xayah really a thing?
Yeah, you go lethality with
messing with
Ari. No, we weren't. It's really a thing. It's her meta build right now. Ari on Xayah. Both of their runes are like what they go right now.
What the hell is going on? This is insane. I don't get it. I don't get it. Whatever.
Virtual Spy also went cleanse, which is interesting. Instead of heal, because I don't know, they don't really have that much CC.
True, very true.
Yeah, there's the Vex Spear. I mean, they have a lot of CC, but it's just like shorter duration other than the Seraphine ult. I mean, Vex Spear is like actually way too long, so. But
they won't give you my invades. They won't give you your Hextech or Chemtech Dragon Souls. Let's hope that you at least get your wish fulfilled in game number 5.
We will see.
But still, I like the safe. I mean, this is literally it. All the marbles. Oh, that fear already.
Yeah, they don't want to throw all the marbles from the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, that definitely not. You know, you have Xayah also taking a triple kill, or Cappy bringing in. Oh, Techi getting ran down by Ratsu. Ratsu City was the OTP Irelia.
He did.
He's gonna show up here for that reason. Oof.
Techi might not be able to get those stacks playing against the OTP Aurelia here. I'm sorry, that's really funny.
He did call it out. Oh, Cappy getting chunked down quite a bit though by Captain Ryu. That range difference.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely looking pretty rough here in the very beginning, but that's all right. Silas just has to outlast and then go from there. And he does have healing on his own, so he's able to sustain a little bit. But overall, looking really good into the side of Queen's Gambit. Jeez, I couldn't get their names out for the life of me. But looking really strong early on, and it's just going to be a matter of.
They do have their earlier on comp. I mean, mid lane it's going to be hard for Silas until he gets. Once he gets on.
Here we go. WG's going to go to engage on the Ratsu, forces the flash as well, and the first blood's going to go on over to Techi. Really nice. Titano tried following up, forced the flash away as well. Does go ahead and keep on engaging, but no.
First blood onto the carries again.
Not a good look. Techi getting early kills, not good. And I believe that they did Q pick up a stack for that as well. So it allows them to free farm for just a little bit. Teleport being utilized by Ratsu, but WG is still hanging around in the top lane. Making sure that his buddies are good to go.
He is stacking up healthy.
Absolutely.
Have to get a check-in on this every once in a while.
Another fear landing by Captain Ryu, but it doesn't matter. Great combo coming in from Okapio WG. Looking to maybe get an engage. Oh yeah, Captain Ryu's gonna go ahead and overstep. Forces the flash though. Great job from WG. Almost landing that spear hit to go ahead and get the engage. Capio trying to bait it out, but good reaction from Captain Ryu.
Definitely.
Alright, let's see what happens later on. Both people in the bot lane looking really good. No sums being used. Everyone's doing good. Well, actually, Caitlyn's doing really good in farm right now. So the team kind of getting poked out a little bit. And like you said earlier, Burgess Fire's having the cleanse over the heal. Fear landing and the electrocute. Ooh, maybe we're onto something with that. In general, all casters having it. Electrocute. Nah, I mean, karma from this point. Somebody, it doesn't matter. Get that damage out. Alright, and Techi's gonna go to engage though. Or I'm sorry, Ratsu's gonna engage onto Techi, landing the full Conqueror stack. So it looks like I don't know why Techi went ahead and went back in there. I don't know if that grass block is that important, my friend.
Yeah.
He is not faltering though.
He's
losing his sustain.
He didn't actually lose that much from that.
Not at all.
I think Ratsu probably could have gone for a few more auto attacks there, but.
Doing that early Bramble, having the corruption potion, and the sustain from just killing things in general.
Apparently he's a good anti-Aurelia OTP.
We'll see. He does have double the farm though, in terms of Ratsu does. So that is something that he does have quite the advantage over. Level 6 might be a little bit different, but we will see. As long as no one dives underneath tower, I think we should be fine.
I guess we'll find out.
Alright. Early drag might be picked up here.
By Black as usual.
Gambit. Yep, as usual. On cue, just like always. Morgana trying to get some deep vision, it looks like, trying to get a flank, but might be caught out. 4 members there on the bot lane. Karen's gonna go ahead and take a little sneaky peek, but let's see, don't get caught out. Looking real low, but does have smite available. Yes, he does. Red team's gonna pick up the first dragon. And they're gonna get out. Oh, the flash forward, but no binding because it was just using. Okapi's actually gonna go ahead and pick up the kill onto Gitano. Looks and gets a double kill. Very nice damage coming in from Okapio. Fully believes in his team. Morgana just going ahead and doing the false flash, not really having the binding ready just yet, but enough just to go ahead and set them up for.
Well, she flashed exhausted, and that was the slow that they needed in order to initiate that fight.
Absolutely. So I'll take that.
Cappy getting ahead again.
That is not a good look if you bet 15,000 points on the other team.
Yeah, it is. Top side, it does look like Aurelia has quite a bit more farm, while on the bot side, Kate has over double Zaya's farm.
Oh, it looks like we have a slight delay, so I'm going to pause it for just a moment, because my voice is ahead of the stream, so I'm giving up things, so I'm going to pause it for about 5 seconds and wait. And I'm going to go to now restart it, so it should be a lot closer to you all. Alright, there we go. I'm at 7:05, by the way. No, you're fine. Nope. Alright, oh, Cappy. Captain Ryu was doing a little bit of early on damage, picked up a dark seal.
Yeah. But the burst and the healing from Cappy is now going to be even stronger than it was.
Yeah, and also being able to steal the ulti from Vex as well. And
being able to get onto her.
That is going to prove to be very difficult to counter, so Vex, you will take a little bit of your own medicine in the bot, or in the mid lane at least.
We see Zaya bought Teal first back.
She did, someone mentioned that earlier, and told me not to lose my head over it.
Yeah. 3 kills all on red side right now. It's a little scary for black, but we've seen them come back from these situations, so. And they do have that first drag, so we will see if they are able to do anything with these drags, maybe get a few more stacked up.
Caitlyn also sitting on 1300. I was wondering why that they were ahead, or not ahead, the same in terms of items, but she hasn't backed yet to go ahead and recoup everything. Very nice look from Okapi to land the stun, gets the heals off as well, but Captain Ryu playing real safe, able to get the fear off, at least get him off for just a moment. Gitano looking at the mid lane.
And it looks like Caitlyn will back, so we'll see how much she's able to get here.
Is she going to be able to pick up, though, that
it looks like Rift is being taken top. Gintano is not even going to look.
Nope.
Unless he is. And, well, Rift is taken. Techie taking it to the top lane. Gonna try and get some more gold into Susan's pockets. Susan wants to be very rich.
Giant farm difference, though, between the top lane and even the ADC.
It's just... Aurelia is just one of the easier people to farm with. She's very easily able to push off the wave.
Absolutely, and you know, Birds is just capitalizing on that range that they have. Definitely have Lethal Tempo, which is once again one of the best runes that you could possibly have on any ADC, especially the Caitlyn. And then following up that with Morgana and the bindings, it's just a really good combo. Very strong. Like you said, this was something that we saw in game number 1. Misses the binding though, unfortunately. Onto the Queen there, and still no Rift will pop into the top side as of yet. You know, Vi is up there. Gitano.
Yeah. Maybe looking to get a kill onto this.
Oh, there goes the Aurelia ulti, and here comes Gitano to follow up as well. Pops the ulti on Tetchy, but is it going to be enough? No, it is not. The flash forward.
He has CC.
And
too long.
Though, the slow. 1-for-1. We'll take it in a 2v1 situation. That's not too bad.
1-for-1 is definitely good with both the ults and both the flashes used. So lots used by Black to go 1-for-1. Not what you like to see.
Ooh, good look, and the ace in the hole almost coming in clutch there for Birds or Spies, but Ghost is going to go ahead and step in front of that. Did miss the net as well, I don't know if you saw that. Oh, the fear going off to stop the Okapi engage, And underneath tower, we have a little bit more fighting. Dip Queen's gonna go ahead and pop the ultimate as well. Back to mid lane we go. Oh, Cappy is getting low, but so is Ryu. Here comes the ultimate
healing.
from both sides. The shields! The heals! The everything!
Oh!
Captain!
The counter dashes!
Alright, that was insane! The dash is the everything. Oh, and Trollo said... Okay, and Burge of Spies looking, uses the cleanse a little bit too late. Luca's gonna be underneath tower, and WG's gonna go ahead and get the snipe from behind. Teleport coming through though from
a great stopwatch by Luca.
Absolutely. Right underneath tower, secured everything, was able to hit the binding, like could not ask for anything better. And if our host can go ahead and graciously send Trollo or Trollulu there, the Discord link, they're saying that one expired. Much appreciated. Well, we will fix that. Thank you very much. That's fine. All good. We'll hook you up here in a moment.
Looks like they're gonna try and take another drag here. And they are watching from the sidelines. The WG might be looking for the steal here.
Yeah, Red Team's gonna go and
secure Red is going to take it.
Nice to see it. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I went to, they already died. WG, though, sticking out, but does try to get
we will get the new drag.
Birds are Spies is going to, does land, gets the bolt a little bit, unfortunately, no cigar. Captain Ryu now being the focus of the 3v1. Ratsu teleporting in from behind. Let's see if she's able to go ahead and get someone down. Captain Ryu is going to get taken off. The ulti's going to come through. Ratsu's going to go ahead and engage, does get the kill. On the two of the members, very nice double kill. The Conqueror section coming in clutch with Silas. Capio does have a burst damage. Ghost trying to do what they could, but very nice double kill comes up from Silas and from the Irelia. Whew! Insane.
And we get to see the new dragon!
And we get to see a new dragon. Which one is it? Is it Hex or is it Chem?
It's Chem.
Oh my goodness, it's the best one.
So that's gonna add some type of...
Absolutely. So we do have the new dragons here. For those of you that don't know, the patch just came through. We have Chemtech. It respawns. I'm sorry, I just said it respawns after 5 minutes. Get out of here. We already know what that happens. It gives you 5% additional damage to everybody that has more max health than you. So it's kind of like a Lord Doms built in. While and that's Chemtech. Hextech does, I believe, ability haste, and in a combination with something else. Movement
and then
speed,
the souls.
Yes, and then the souls, you get reanimated, coming back as Chemtech, so it's kind of like a built-in Guardian's Angel, or like a Scion ult is more accurate.
Yeah, it'll slowly wear out. But...
Yeah, very quickly, but you still get a bunch of damage, and you can still heal to kind of sustain. You can get shields as well. I don't remember what the soul is for the Hextech, though, unfortunately.
The Hextech soul is the static shift passive, where Electric will bounce off all the abilities and autos that you hit, so... I've seen it. It's been really broken with Shaco, but I'm pretty sure they've patched up by now.
WG, though, is going to engage on the Rotsu. It's going to be a 2v1 into the top side. Techi now definitely has some stacks behind him, and bonk goes the Irelia, and also down goes into the bot lane. We have a nice engage coming through, and that's going to be 3 members down. No, I'm sorry. 2 members down here for the side of XRising, and 1 down. Okay, no worries. And
so
1 coming down from
NASA stacks, we're sitting at 210, 213, 216. Just slowly rising. These stacks are going to be hurting. The bonks are going to get bigger.
Ratsu is not a very tanky person, so those bonks are going to be hurting very much from this point.
And a 3-1. Also really interesting is the influence on the map that this Chem Tank Dragon is having. You get invisible when you get in the shroud, so it can add a lot of different aspects to the team fight.
Yeah, if you're an Evelyn or an Akshan, like stuff that you already get is now just even more available to you with these additional dragons. Certain ones, and obviously Chemtech gives you that little shroud, so you get the invisibility. They did get the tower onto the bot lane there.
Yeah, but first turret was destroyed by NASA's top, which is kind of new. They have not been the best with turrets, but this NASA's is going to be a force to reckon with this split pushing.
Gitano getting cut out, and it's going to be a 4v1. I know Captain Ryu is going to try to do something, but he does not have the movement speed to go ahead and...
No, not even in his own jungle, as WG has taken his camps, and Silas Okapi is just sitting there waiting for the jungler to come back to what she thinks is her own.
Absolutely, and Techi's gonna stick to what they do best and side push there, and getting free gold, getting free stacks. Oh, Captain Ryu getting caught out. Does land a charm though onto the Morgana. The Black to come up with very, very late.
A little too late, yeah. All the CC, the fear lasting for so long, and the Seraphine are stalking on top of it. Just the flash fear by Captain Ryu, I think, really set up that play and made a very unfortunate occurrence for Luke, who has been playing pretty well for a lot of this game. Looks like they might try and take the rift here.
It's a lot dedicated to get the kills, but getting both kills is definitely super important, and then transitioning and calling out to go get the Rift Herald is a wonderful macro play overall by the side of Queen's Gambit. So they're playing extremely well. They were able to pick up at least one tower, so it is in the favor of XRising at the moment, but they are definitely not faltering in any means macro play on either side, actually.
And the sky is coming up. A few seconds here. Clock slowly running down.
They don't have any idea that they are waiting in there, so let's see if this is going to allow them to engage. Yes, they will. Okay, we do have Ocapio's going to go ahead and engage. That's a 4-man charm! Beautiful, that's exactly what we wanted to see. Captain the next one, and then down goes the third, and the fourth person goes to is next. I told you, that's all you need. It's just one. Seraphine didn't land it. Silas ended up landing it, so that's exactly what they wanted. Oh, Cappy, my Cappy.
Yeah, Cappy stealing that ult is probably not what they expected, and he used it probably a bit better than Seraphine might have in that situation. The 4-man charm. Oh, Ratu looking, but...
Oh my god. XRising is like, we are here. We made it to the finals for a reason. We 3-0 Team Purple. I mean,
Cappy was bringing out his hiding picks at the last bit here. Like, first the Vladimir, now the Silas popping off.
Oh man, Techi has no mana whatsoever, but he's still holding on just in the nick of time, it looks like. But it doesn't matter. I like the teleport look coming in from Silas, but to no avail. And there goes Captain Ryan's going to go ahead and dash all the way in.
Seraphine is used though.
Yes, it is not able to get any of the slows either, and the Shroud comes in clutch, but they are going to go ahead and find that. Birds of Spies, and what are you doing, my friend? You got to get out of there. The whole team is on the way. Lupo, though, going to land a nice find and go ahead and stop that, but Jatano's going to go ahead and flash forward. Trying to land the Q, but nothing there.
Yeah, Lupo saving the lives.
Lupo, you are MVP, my friend. You single-handedly just saved 3 of your teammates, and including yourself. So 3 people all together. Great job. Black shields, bindings. Morgana was a great pick. 18-24.
We'll count it up as you go, and then we'll match the stream up.
Okay. I paused it slightly. There we go. But yeah. Okay. Perfect. Well, very good picks coming in from the side of XRising Esports. They did a fantastic job of just capitalizing.
Good pick there. Taking the Okapi Silas. His TP just a little too far, and the team just already there to back him up.
Ratu catching out Lupo though, and it doesn't matter. Techi's also going to follow up as well. The bombs come through, and down goes Ratu to the pool.
He said Lupo was getting caught out, but it looked like Ratu was the one caught out there.
All the way
the stun and the root.
Yes, ma'am, including the ace in the hole as well, so a little follow-up from Caitlyn, and here comes the Vex ulti to land the fear. The rest of Queen's Gambit is to follow up, and Okapi's going to get caught out here. Oh no, Okapi actually doing work landing, but it doesn't matter, sustain is not enough.
It is not into the 3 of them. They also have sustain as well, with the Seraphine going Moonstone Renewer. Yeah.
And it's actually a good reset, thank you very much. So that's kind of unfortunate though for Silas, you know, went from I think it was like 5 or 6 to 0. WG still looking for a top side pick. Lupo is there to follow up as well. They might look to get this tower down as fast as possible. Teleport though coming in from Ratu. They're going to follow up. The fear's going to land on the Lupo. Focus now onto WG. The tower is still hitting. Now the tower is gone. WG is the main focus here. The Queen looking real low, and they are not going to be able to pick up the kill. Down goes Ratu, but does pick up the kill on Captain Ryu in a 1v4 situation.
Wow. And it does look they're gonna push on the other areas and exchange for this Baron. The jungler is a little dead right now. So we'll have to see if they're able to get as many turrets with this Baron as they're giving up. With Nasus continually pushing this bot lane.
381 stacks though on the Nasus, so Susan looking real nice right now. Gonna continue pushing, doesn't need to teleport, doesn't even have it up anyways. Oh, Cappy, my Cappy, tried to show the Seraphine ult to the reach his success, but to no avail. Rotsu's not getting picked off, misses the ultimate on the Berserker Spies. Great job capitalizing on the Lucian Temple, but it's not enough. The Conqueror is so good. The binding is to land, and oh my god, they're trading back and forth. Cappy trying to prevent Tetsu from engaging, and it is not enough to bomb. What is happening? Tetsu looking to single-handedly just end this game on their own. Oh my god, what's going on to Queen? He's gonna get knocked out as well! Sustained is great for he does die. The bombs are coming in so hard right now. I love it. Gitano's gonna go ahead and finally put an end to the reign of terror that is Susan or Nasus with 3 kills.
But at what cost?
Unbelievable. And they still didn't even get Baron, by the way.
No,
they started it, but they couldn't complete it. This is insane.
Cappy died, but he died to take them off Baron. It definitely worked.
I'm sweating up a storm over here, Jorja. Okay, WG's gonna go in engage though onto Ghost. Ghost is looking real low and down they go. Gitano said, sorry, bud, gotta go. And the Dragon's gonna be up in 1 minute, and it is your world famous Chemtech Dragon.
I do think Ghost has done a lot better on his engage picks than this Enchanter pick.
Absolutely.
It's unfortunate that they've been banned out for him, but...
Yeah, not a whole lot. I mean, they did prioritize it last, I think, or close to. It was the second round of picks, I believe, for Seraphine. Is that true? Actually, I don't know.
It was first round, I think.
You're right. They picked Seraphine first. So yeah, showing your hand that early, you know, with the Seraphine, and then knowing that you're going to be going into a Morgana, which was also first pick on the side of XRS. Definitely is throwing them out for a little bit. Narasu, though, getting caught out. It looks like misses the engage, though, from WG, which is nice. The exhaust is coming through. Ace in the hole, and down goes Roxas. This will be a 4v5. Vex is going to go ahead and engage and lands right onto a trap. So unfortunate.
Oh, no.
Going to pick up the kill. Techi's going to go ahead and try flanking from the top side. Does
flanking 1v3.
Oh my god, this is the dog is too big. This is what you want coming in from the Susan player.
He has a lot of bite.
And it's just too much. They did pick up the second Chemtech Dragon onto the side of XRising, so very nice.
Yeah.
Does get the extra damage on those more tankier picks such as Irelia or Vi, but they don't really have that many tanks per se.
They really don't, which is a little unfortunate for the Chemtech Drag, but...
Right. And here we go. Yeah, we have an open bot lane and an open mid lane, and this looks like the beginning of the end here for Queen's Gambit. But no, oh no, WG is going to go ahead and actually fully engage. The ulti is going to come out. Nice 4-man stun is going to land by Seraphine, but to no avail. They were all too far away. And there goes. Oh, that's going to be 1 member down, actually. Lupul is down. And Irelia's going to go into the backline. Fall to Berserker Spies. That is going to be 3 for 2. And they are going to keep it going. To Queen, though, is going to land a nice rake, but to no avail. Actually, enemy tower, very nice. 3 for 3 now. Thank you very much. Berserker Spies, the double hit coming in from the towers. And not enough. Techi looking real low. Let's see if Gitano doesn't have any kind of ultimate. Everything used. They are going to live just a little bit longer. Insanity.
Yes. 3 for 3, insane trade.
Too much engage though from WG on that. Not enough. I think he just kind of was like, all right, I'm going in, and then just like kind of did it. Didn't really have a plan or a follow-up action from the rest of the team. Still was able to pick up a few kills, but they did give up a little bit more. So, I mean, there isn't really a whole lot that Queen's Gambit can do right now in terms of pushing, so they can't even capitalize on the free gold coming in from the objectives or the towers right now. Kind of unfortunate, but that's all right. And all right, here it comes. They are going to go ahead and start the Baron, it looks like, and Vex is going to go ahead and engage. Very nice Lupul zone, yes, but it doesn't matter. Ron's going to go ahead and get taken off. Seraphine ulti is going to go ahead and land. Very nice. Oh my god, Gitano is getting so low, but it doesn't matter. W is going to go ahead and clean that up. The Queen and Ghost are there, but Susan has other plans as well with the whole wave of minions.
He doesn't need the team fight.
Stop the backing. Is this going to be an XPK type of ending? It looks like we are 1 tower down, 1 bonk, 2 bonk, 3 bonk, 4, and this is all she wrote. XRising.
It is Susan signing the pace.
Oh, he's gonna wait! No, No, don't do it to him. There we go. And that is all she wrote. What an ending.
And we see Red winning the silver playoffs or finals.
Finals, yeah, not playoffs. Don't hurt me like that. This was the last game of the Silver League. Silver. Oh my God, what an insane ending. Great series all the way throughout. Absolutely fantastic. And it's just amazing what happened in this entire series. But overall, XRising just coming out on top, securing the dub, and after 5 whole games, and being our champions of the Silver League. Great job.
I think we could bring in one person, but I think that there's a lot of people that we could do a MVP poll, or we could just pull them all in because they are the finalists. They did just win. I think
I'm down with that.
Pull them all in.
I am so down with that. That sounds so good. I'm not gonna lie. Right. That is a great idea. We're bringing in the whole team.
We're pulling them all in.
Hello?
Hi. Oh, you're the first one. We're bringing all of you in here, by the way. You guys won. We're gonna get every single one of you on the stream.
Okay.
There's XRising Esports. Absolutely amazing. If you would like, this is great job. Game 5, all the way. You guys gave me nothing less. I'm so happy. I mean, were you a little bit nervous at any point in time? You guys were down 1-2. At one point in the series, Team Queen's Gambit was looking real good. They had phenomenal macro play in the beginning of the series and throughout. I would say they definitely did a great job securing a lot of early objectives. But were you nervous at all?
Game 2 or Game 3?
What if we lie and we just say no? Oh, big head ego.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you guys are never worried. You had it in your head.
We got our confidence back. So
yeah, I just did.
Okay. But yeah, seriously, overall, if you guys had to give, I know we pulled you all in here, but if you had to amongst yourselves say who was the MVP, who was the determining factor, who were you going with as a team? Who would you say? I know who my vote's for, but we're not going to hold that. Cappy.
See, that's the thing. I was like, oh, Cappy, my Cappy. I was like, you know what? I watched the first game. I watched the second game. I watched the third game. I'm sitting behind on the host desk, and I'm like, this motherfucker is literally smurfing out of his goddamn mind.
Why are you hiding your best picks for the last 2 games? What the heck?
Yeah. Didn't I tell everybody that I have a thing for theatrics? I'm giving suspense,
No. Okay, so
you really gave it to us.
Let's be honest about this. Cappy did not think about those picks at all. He didn't bring any of them up. He didn't bring any of them up.
Because I was seeing your Vladimir. Your Vladimir is so good even in the other games. So then you pulled it out and I'm like, yes.
Yeah. I'm just a prodigy Jin, okay? I'm here for the theater.
No, you're
prodigy.
No.
Yeah, I will say before we go further, I want to go ahead and give it to Black. They did play a good series.
Absolutely.
100%.
It was fun games.
I feel like every single game was a roller coaster. I feel like y'all kept switching off between who was winning and who was not. Y'all couldn't decide who had the gauntlet on the lead. I'm sure if you looked at like the gold lead the gold lead from every game, it's like a.
It was.
Up, down, up, down.
Yeah. Like an 8,000 gold lead in the second game, and then we just lost.
And then, they turned it around so well that second game.
It's the comeback gold, the new additions that they made. You know what I mean? They just really did a great job just out macroing you guys, securing the dragons, securing those towers, and that's what led to those other victories that they had in, like you said, game 2 and 3 there. But I mean,
we didn't play during the patch. I swear we would have won by game 3.
The patch hit us all. I like when I was looking at the games while hosting, I was like, wait, there's another dragon. Not looking at the patch notes.
The changes definitely did throw everybody for a loop, but I mean, so looking at everything that was going on, I mean, lots of rel activity, and it took you guys until about game 3 to decide, you know what, maybe we should start giving them this.
And and right as soon as that happened, that you really did start to see the change, and especially the bot lane. So I will say, Birds and Loople, both of you, fantastic job. Just maintaining at least, especially here in the last game, you weren't really as like dominant in lane, but the assists. 12 assists on Birds, 16 assists on Loople. I mean, every single one of you, and going on from game 3 forward, just did tremendous job, just calling everything out macro-wise, and it definitely, showed to be true all the way through, and that's what secured those victories for you all. But,
Jorja, did you have any questions about the draft? Because I know there were several drafts, but I'm sure you had.
We entered 2 and 3.
We don't expect the rest that strong.
We can't even lie about that. We honestly thought it was just basically the MF. But
the Queen, she is very, very good on MF, I will say.
Yeah, no, it was just the Rel. We honestly didn't expect like the Rel to be that big of an issue.
Well, so that's the thing. So during my semifinal match against them, when they played Rel, clapped my ass.
Yeah.
Ghost DP's Rel is actually like disgusting.
We were like in denial for like the first 2 games. We were like, we just ignored like the Rel for the most part. We didn't even think that problem.
We tried our best with it. I mean, the fact that they got rid of it, they got rid of my Morgana the very first, like after the first game. That kind of should have been a hint towards us, but I don't think we really took the hint until like game 3, and we're like, okay, you know what, this needs to go.
Actually, it was game 4, because in game 3 they still had. Oh no, never mind. They went to Nautilus on that one. Different engage.
Oh yeah, no. I went Nautilus.
Yeah.
I was
they
like,
went Leona.
I'm done with this.
Leona. Yeah,
So,
yeah. You definitely seem tired of it.
I am
We got the
done.
Nasus go in game 5 too.
Yeah.
We realized it was tough and we just took it.
That was like a last-second pick too. No
Also,
one
I'm
thought of
pretty
it.
sure
Yeah, and,
in
like-
Team Gap Nasus, I want to say has only lost 1 game. I'm pretty sure
that
it's like
might
an
have been me.
85% win rate in
The
Team Gap
dog.
Silver with
Chat.
Nasus.
I literally called out, what about Silas? Okay. Wait, Nasus is open. Why is Nasus open?
Well,
Nasus
I
is-
know my team Green, we played Nasus twice and we won both games. So I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
don't
sure
know,
we've
it's
seen
still
Nasus
good
2 or
to
3
have.
times and it's 100% win rate.
Every time I've played Nasus, I've always kind of gone for that like the Sheen Ionia boots start, and I did get the Sheen and Ionia boots, but I did Bramble first because I
Yeah,
expected
it was
to
smart.
just get shit on in lane.
Yeah.
Like, and I
Very
was,
smart.
and I was. She had double my CS.
Yeah, we knew.
Well, I mean, speaking of the
I'm like,
Aurelia,
I
so
was like, this is shit.
going back to the past of Team Black, I would say the first 4 weeks, all they played, at least Ratsu or Captain Raya, one of them played Aurelia.
Yep.
Did y'all take that? I'm assuming you took that account into draft, and
We took that
Oh,
into
yeah.
a lot into draft. We had to. That's why we kind of like threw around the Aurelia ban, or should we just bait it, or should we, it was hard. I'm not gonna lie, when I say WG, and I literally were butting heads for most of the draft for this morning.
by the way, WG is my second MVP. You killed it in the jungle today, especially on the Shyvana.
Oh,
Very true.
I had it. I had my moment. I just flashed into their engage. It was.
Well, I
You
think you
should've-
had your moment when you were caught out, and then you flashed
Oh, yeah, that-
down,
the
then you
flash
ulted
jump.
into the pit, and then you still got like 3 E's to kill 2 members.
I will say the one time that tilted me the most out of the entire game was in game 3, and that was when I TP'd bot on Kennen, and I went to go in for the R, and Gitano just yeets me away from everyone.
Yeah, that
Wow.
Grog was. I don't think it was talked about as much in stream because everything happened so fast. But from Gitana, that was a really good Grog Assault. That was
You guys should have
fantastic.
been. You guys, if we could have talked about comms, if you guys could have been in our comms during the whole time, I would guarantee you WG was either hitting his face into his keyboard or just slamming his head into the desk. We couldn't tell which one's which.
Yeah, one day Team Gap will have all comms saved just when we want to put them
I want to
out.
bring up the embarrassing stuff.
Every 3 seconds, I guess where Gitano is pretty
Yeah,
much.
maybe
Like,
maybe
he's
maybe we
going
need to
past
start like
mid-ward.
recording comms and then replaying when they're real good, like in the league streams, the LCS
yeah.
streams.
Yeah.
That would be nice. And you guys were just walking highlight reels for this entire series. I mean, seriously, there's probably like 20 different clips that can be pulled from this on both sides.
I will say, honestly, go back to your replays, take your, clip your replays, and we'll post all the ones from the finals on Team Gap.
Yeah, definitely.
So
send
clip
us some
them,
highlights.
post
We'll
them.
try to get a montage or something for that.
Yeah, for the final, for sure.
But
half the time I was surprised that I got out when it was Nautilus.
Dude, it was your sustain was unreal. Like, that siphon was amazing and definitely helped out. And
well, I mean, Nautilus is the best support in the game. So I mean,
I'm sorry, that's Nami, but I did not put a good show up for Nami.
Glub Nation.
Glub Nation.
It's okay. We're not talking about
electrocute Nami.
We're not talking about my Nautilus last week, so it's fine.
We're gonna skip over that one, but congratulations again to you 5. I mean, great job. I know you guys won this for Soviet. He was in the back of your mind there, as you guys,
and in the chat.
He's here in
and in chat, and so
he told us when we were messing up too. He's still coaching us.
He was like, he told me, he was like, just stop standing together.
I swear, we play without Soviet, and our comms, like, we don't know what to say. Because we're just missing the shot calling that he had. So we kind of all have to step up.
It really hurts a team when you're missing your shot caller, for sure.
But, I mean, still, great job to you guys. I think we're going to go ahead and sign off, though. Any last words from anybody here to go ahead? I mean, congratulatory or just anything in general you want to say to the people?
Nasus is the best dog.
Jorja, do you have anything left? I know I kind of hopped in at the last minute.
Well, I wanted to ask Lupul. Have you ever gone electrocute on Nami?
What?
Yeah, thank you.
What?
What is that?
Only good with Lucian.
Okay, wait a second. I have let me see. I have over 200,000 points in Nami. I have never heard of a
all
more
the pros in the pro games
tasks.
have gone electrocute Nami with Lucian.
I can't do that. I can't. I really can't. I can't.
I don't blame you. I was also very confused, and she thought of me again with it, by the way. So I'll see how that's gonna be. But it also, kind of comes up to me. Damn, I know. And they took my 15,000 channel points. I bet on Black that one.
They're all mine.
Yeah, I only bet 1,500. When you said 15,000, I was like, this okay.
I got them from the game before. No one bet on us. I put my 4K.
I would have bet on you guys, okay?
To be fair, I bet on Black because they beat us. So if I'm gonna lose to a team, I hope they win.
Rylionn, who did you bet on? Because
they both bet on Black.
I bet on Black because if you go back and watch the stream, you'll be. I said, Jorja, who are you going with? She goes, I like Morgana. I'm going with Fred. That's it. That was the whole analysis. Whole thing. Nothing about anything else. I like Morgana. I'm going with Red. So I was just like, okay.
Although Rylionn did bet 5 subs on y'all winning.
Yeah.
To be fair, he bet real money on y'all winning.
I'm glad that you lost that bet now. I'm super glad.
I wanted WG to have more.
Thank you.
There you go.
Wait, who did those subs go to, by the way? I didn't even check.
I saw a thank you.
It was like Swedish Empire. It was Swedish.
Oh yeah, one of them went to Swedish. That motherfucker.
Rylionn, the Dovahkiin, Jatal Zero, and then Chaz Destiny. So
yeah.
Those are the 5 lucky winners. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to call it an evening. Thank you so much, everyone who came out and supported us, though, for our Team Gap Finals Silver League here. We will have other events upcoming. We will link a new Discord link here soon so you guys can have access to that. We should have a tournament upcoming here in December, hosted by me. I am your boy Rylionn, of course, and hosting tonight was Primus, and the lovely, lovely Jorja is my co-host here tonight. So I definitely could not ask for anything better. Thank you once again to Team Red and Team Black here. You all have a great evening. Peace out.
GG.
Adios.
GG's.